What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And y'all know we wrapping up the tour, so y'all know we had to come home.
We had to come home. And you know, we love a good theme.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted to do a theme so bad for
Yes.
Houston. So we doing a Freaknik theme for the Houston show. It's going to be so lit, y'all.
Yes, November 25th. Doors open at 6 p.m. Show starts at 7 at House of Blues, y'all. We got Beat King coming through. We got Zero coming through. And I'm telling y'all, it's a lot more people coming through because we home.
Yeah.
We finna be out of surprise. We have so many surprises. It's Freaknik thing, so get your hair done, put your grills in, your spray painted t-shirts, get real ghetto because we finna have a time. We finna shake some ass and turn up.
Yes, period.
Your
Your best 90s attire, put that shit on, period.
So we'll see y'all soon, November 25th, House of Blues in Houston. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Mind,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We got a guest today.
Hey.
I am so excited.
Me too.
And let me tell you why I'm so excited. Because I'm going to say this, because we're going to talk about when I first heard of you in a second. But when you first stepped on the scene, I was like, who is this?
Yeah.
Because I heard you before I saw you. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, damn, she sound like me.
Yeah.
She was talking that hot shit. And I was like, oh my God.
So cute.
She's so cute. We got Monaleo in the motherfucking video. Monaleo.
I'm excited to be here.
Thank you for coming.
That
I just want to say I really fuck with y'all's podcast to watch.
You.
I don't know how I'm gonna be on it, but to watch it, I'll be thoroughly entertained. I just watched, like, when I was doing my makeup today, I was watching the one with y'all and Mona, and I was so entertained.
Girl, she is crazy.
I love her.
Crazy. We love her.
That was like a perfect little mix between y'all and her. Like, it was just chaotic the whole way through, and I love that.
And you know what's crazy? I think a lot of times when people watch the show, they never know what to expect because we get along with everybody, and we're like this in real life. Like, we can talk
I think it's a Texas thing.
anybody.
It
It's a Texas thing, yeah.
We
It's
just
a Texas
have
thing.
manners. We're nice people.
That's Southern hospitality.
Yes. Okay, so the first time I heard your song, I was in Houston. I think I was at the club.
Probably.
And they was playing it, the beat, obviously you had the Beating Down the Block.
Yes.
You remade it.
Houston, the legendary song.
Legendary
Yes.
song. And you know what? I hate when people touch legendary songs. I fucking stop doing it. Because y'all know what y'all be doing.
Unless you gonna do it right.
And you did that shit.
Right.
So it was perfect from start to finish. So
Thank you.
Talk about because you had some balls to do that. Like, what made you be like, I'm going to do it?
Let's talk about it. So first of all, when I wrote that song, I was 19. I was 19, which is crazy. No, I'm lying. I was 18 when I wrote that song. So the fact that people like y'all, I'm just putting it out there, y'all.
Look, I'm auntie. They know we auntie.
Y'all aunties, so you know what I'm saying?
Y'all old bitches.
The old
fact that you old bitches.
The old hoes.
The old
Y'all, the fact that it translates well, it's just really crazy. Like, just being 18, and I was like, that was genuine, real energy. Like, I was going through this really bad. My first, like, real, now in hindsight that I'm 22, I'm like, okay, that wasn't shit. But at the time, it was like biggest
she
deal.
Said now that I'm 22, baby, you
Wait till you're 32.
Oh my God, please.
You're in for a ride, sweetheart. But go ahead.
I was going through like a really bad breakup to me at the time, and it was just like the end of the world. It felt like the end of the world. The nigga had like cheated on me, got a bitch pregnant. He was a little bit older than me, so he was kind of like in a different phase. Well, he was only like 4 years older than me, so it was like he had some other shit going on. I was like just graduating high school, so it really was like we was in different phases of our life. So obviously he was probably ready to have kids, and so he just like got somebody else pregnant, and it was just OD. I was crying every day. Like, it was just, girl, I thought it was the end of the world. And so I wrote that song because I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel beautiful. I was just like going through like young girl stuff. Like, I'm still young and I still go through stuff like that. But at the time it was just like I was trying to find myself, and that was like the first song that was like a coming out. Coming into my womanhood. I'm an adult now. I just graduated high school. Like, this is the type of woman that I want to be. And so it was just a lot of manifestation in that song. And people, I mean, it's a turn-up song for sure, but a lot of that was like, it was pivotal for me and my confidence and the fact that it translates over to your age group. The old hoe. And older is just like, it's a good feeling. So yeah, that's the space that I was in. And yeah, now I'm here.
When you were in the studio, did you know that it was going to be a hit the way it was?
I knew. I could feel. I just felt, when I was writing it, so I was living at my grandma's house. And I was really kind of back and forth between like my grandma's house and my aunt's house because I had moved out of my mom's house. I was going to school on the other side of town. So I stayed with my aunt, and then I was like back and forth between my aunt and my grandma, sleeping on their couches and stuff. And I remember when I was writing the song, I was sitting at my grandma's kitchen table, and I had my brother there, my cousin Jade, and my brother Jacob. And they were sitting at the table, and I just wanted somebody to be there because I just knew it was going to be, I don't know.
You just felt it.
I felt it. I knew it was going to be like the start of something really great. I had never just like stepped out on faith like that. And I did, I just really didn't feel like I had the confidence to be a rapper to begin with. But I just wanted to try some shit. It was just like, I was at rock bottom, so the only place I could go was up. So I was like, okay. I wrote it at the table, and I remember I was practicing it, I was reciting it, and I was, reciting it to my brother, performing it to them, and they was fucking with it, and I was fucking with it, and I just knew, like, I remember I texted the producer, his name was Marion, crazy. I texted him, and I was like, this is gonna be a hit, like, this is just gonna be my hit. And he was like, yeah, I believe you, and
it was.
And it was.
Right, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's crazy because the age gap between us, like, because I'm 34, so we have 12-year age gap, but it was something that you tweeted a long time ago when you were talking about, like, how, like you said, you were at rock bottom. And you were like on the verge, you were on the edge, and you were like, literally everything happened at the right moment. And
it did.
I talk about that a lot, like, my depression and things that I've gone through. So talk about that, like, how do you feel like music kind of saved you and got you through it?
Definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, music definitely saved me. It gave me a creative outlet to channel all of that negative energy that I was harboring. So I was super depressed, super anxious. Just really socially, I was weird. I was like, I couldn't go in places in public without feeling like the smallest person in the room. Like, it was like one of the worst feelings I had ever felt. So becoming a music artist and having something to channel that energy into was just like really, really, really pivotal for me. And like I said, I was able to instill that confidence like back into myself. Like, just if I make music like I'm a bad bitch, that's how I'm gonna feel. And that's exactly what happened. Like, now I feel like nobody can tell me shit. I'm very confident. My boundaries are very strong. I tweeted the other day, I have boundaries of steel. Like, I don't play at all. And I used to really let a lot of shit slide back in the day, and I didn't have any boundaries. I didn't have any confidence, no self-worth, none of that shit. So I feel like making music and just getting those negative thoughts out so that I can focus on what's really happening in front of me. Because, when you're going through shit and you're depressed, all you know is, like, what's going on in your mind.
Right.
And so it was all those depressive-ass thoughts just circulating, and I'm not good enough, I'm ugly, I'm too skinny, I'm too this, I'm too that, and it was just, like, circulating in my mind. So channeling that into music and just kind of weeding that out and, like, really being able to see life for what it was, that was, like, that helped me a lot.
So much wisdom.
Thank you.
She really does.
So much wisdom to be 22.
That's the pain.
Yes.
That's the trauma.
That's why
but to have all of that self-realization at your age is such an amazing thing. Because I feel like at 22, girl, I was just still out here winging it. Like, I feel like I didn't really start figuring shit out for real, honestly, until like I was in my late 20s.
Really?
When I really had like an epiphany and damn.
I was 30.
Yeah.
I was 30. I didn't figure shit out till I was 30.
Yeah.
And that's why I said when you tweeted,
so it's
I was like,
to
I was looking at her.
Younger.
I was looking at you, and I'm like, what you said was inspiring to me, being older, because I was like, because I was at that moment, because at this point, like, podcast, we doing what we supposed to do, but I was still feeling like this imposter syndrome, and I'm just like, you know what, bitch, fuck that, you deserve it. Look, young,
absolutely.
Bitch, I feel like I got something to prove.
I feel like I got something to prove.
Slap the shit out me, a nigga, if he acting like
exactly,
a
fool. For real though.
Seriously,
for real.
I still be going through shit. I slapped the shit out of me, a nigga, bitch.
I'm telling you.
But I wonder, do imposter syndrome ever stop? Like when you in this space?
I feel like when I first started, that imposter syndrome was fucking crazy. Like I said, I couldn't go anywhere without feeling like the smallest person in the room. I feel like everybody had more accolades, more accomplishments than me. And I was like, why am I here? Like, it just felt like I didn't belong.
Right.
But I feel like the more that you progress in your career and in your purpose, you feel more accomplished, regardless of whether or not you're like getting those accolades, like you're getting certain shit like plaques or awards, whatever the fuck. Like the longer, like the more time that you put in, you feel accomplished. And I feel like the more time that I'm putting in, it's like nobody can tell me shit about what I got going on.
Right.
Nobody can tell me anything about my craft because I'm in the studio. I'm really working.
Right.
And I'm working on me, and I'm developing that confidence in myself. And that's something that I think is really important, like being able to build that for yourself and not looking for that outside validation, because that's where you start getting like fucked up at. And if people build you up, they're able to like break you down.
Yeah.
So that's why I was exactly, and you depend on like public opinion, and I had to really shy away from shit like that. And the more I leaned into myself, the more confident that I became. And I'm every day. It's like an everyday thing.
It's a journey.
It's a journey, but I can say I'm way past where I was like when I initially wrote that song like in 2019. I'm way past it. And it's a beautiful feeling. It's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
Yeah.
So I want to get a little messy real quick. Every time we've had a Houston artist on here, I always get mad. We done had Ken on. We done had Zero.
I
we had
Ken.
Paul Wall.
Yeah, we had Paul Wall.
Yes.
So talk about.
We had Slim Thug too. But I mean, at the live show.
Okay,
Shout
Slim
out to
Thug is
Slim
crazy.
Thug.
I love him.
And she was being messy at the live show.
And
I can see y'all dating.
why do people say that?
Probably because y'all both tall.
People always say that. And me and Slim are cool. And I've never, because I used to have a character on the show I called Rapper Babe.
Yeah.
And everybody thought it was Slim Thug. So let me say this
Yeah,
right now.
because you was talking about, I just went to Houston and I seen Rapper
he
Babe.
in Houston, but it ain't Slim.
But it ain't Slim Thug.
And
It should have been.
I'm going to tell you who it is, because y'all know
You
each
can
other.
yeah,
I'm going to tell you
after the
I'm going to tell you after the show.
Okay, tell me. I know him?
Yes.
Very
Very well.
Hold the fuck on.
We don't give them no clues. Come on now. Okay. But let me ask you this. Okay, so Houston, I'm sorry, the ladies done took over. I feel like when you talk about Houston rappers, the names they bring up is Monaleo, Ken the Man,
Libra Jolie,
Libra, and Meg. I mean,
Meg,
honestly.
obviously.
So let's talk about the support in the beginning. Because one thing I will say, me and Drea had to leave Houston to get support. And I'm being honest right now. I'm sorry.
We were
It's
in
the
a
truth.
different time,
Okay.
though.
Yeah,
Put it on the
a
cool,
little
but we
older.
still had to leave Houston. So how do you feel about the support of Houston from the beginning when you first started to now? Do you feel like they supported you from day one?
I feel like they supported me from day one. Now, I'm not gonna say this about Houston, because I love my city, and I feel like there are still a bunch of people in Houston thousands of people in Houston that still support me.
Right.
I will say specifically though, my friends, like the people that I started with in Houston, like my peers that just kind of like were local Houston people that I started with, they were supportive in the beginning, and now I feel like they're not supportive anymore because I feel like I got to a certain place in their minds. Mind you, I'm still feeling like I'm working and I'm developing myself. I still feel like an upcoming artist, and to them, it's like, oh, she switched up. She Hollywood. She don't fuck with us no more. She ain't put us on. And it's like, I don't know what the fuck they was looking for me to do. And that shit, I was going through this last week, and I was just like one of my old friends had called me and was just telling me like, yeah, I went over there by the studio the other day, and they was all saying that they don't fuck with you no more because you don't come by anymore and you don't support them, you don't post their music, and you ain't do a feature with them, and you ain't do that. I said, I'm gonna have to sell my soul to these people for me to have done enough for them. Because it's like, you give people opportunities, you do shit, you invite them out to shit, and it's just like,
It's still not enough.
It's never enough. And they feel like they're supposed to be like attached to your fucking hip and coming up at the same time as you. And it's like, I'm still trying to get my foot in the door.
Let me say this
I'm still trying to get my shit established, and it's like, how do you feel like I'm supposed to do that for you and I'm still trying to do it for myself? It's not fair to me. So I wouldn't say that about Houston. I feel like they still support me. I have a show coming up in Houston next month on my tour that I'm going on, and I feel like it's gonna be packed out. I feel like thank you. I feel like it's gonna be packed out. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be fun. But I'm gonna see a bunch of people that I probably never seen before, and that's gonna fuck me up.
And that's
because
what I mean
started with a lot of
support
people.
Houston. I feel like we have the support of Houston, but I mean like on the inside, like the circle, like the people
inner
who had
circle?
The people closest
the
to you.
people who had the power to pull
opportunity.
strings for at the time, and the people who were closest to me, I feel like they weren't supportive in the beginning.
No.
Like it was a lot of people in Houston that had
Not
the
at all.
power to really be like, I started Drea and Lex.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they had that power in their hands, and they were just like, I'm not fucking with it.
I agree. I think people in Houston, they do gatekeep sometimes.
Yeah.
They gatekeep, and they get to a certain status and they want to like keep everything for themselves. And I understand that that's like the stigma in Houston, but that's not me personally,
Right.
but you know, everybody just kind of, you know, in Houston, we just kind of stay to ourselves. Like we in our bubble, real chill, real relaxed, real, you know, real reserved. So it's like, I can see why people were like, oh, I'm not gonna put her on, or I'm not gonna, you know, and I feel like I experienced a little bit of that, but when you have undeniable talent and like an undeniable gift, there's nothing that could stop. There's no limitations. Like y'all moving out of Houston was probably the best thing that y'all could have done.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because now look, we're in Atlanta and y'all have these crazy, amazing, wonderful guests on y'all's show constantly, including me. Y'all rotate a group of like crazy ass people, and it's good.
We got our own little studio
but imagine
space.
y'all own studio space. That's fucking crazy. That's, first of all, congratulations. Imagine if y'all had stayed in Houston.
Thank you.
I'm telling you.
Sometimes you can't grow in your hometown, and I don't want to say that about my Houston because I never want to turn my back on my hometown, and I always support them, and they definitely support me. But sometimes you gotta take the spot. You gotta move around.
I mean, you have to move around, and what I will say is, like, I feel like unbusy people will never understand busy people.
They will never fucking understand. I was saying this the other day. It'd be the people with like unemployed.
Yeah.
And this is not me talking about people.
And then they waiting on you.
They waiting on you to fuck up.
They waiting on you to fuck up, but then sometimes it be the people closest to you. That's why they don't support you when you get on, because they feel like you're supposed to pull these strings for me. I'm still trying to make it. Like,
I'm still trying to make it. Like, and they perceive you as fucking Beyonce.
Yeah.
It's like,
oh my God.
Because that's how they look at it.
I promise y'all, I don't have as much pull as y'all think I do. I'm still working. I'm still getting in these spaces and introducing myself. I'm still shaking hands and kissing babies. That's the phase that I'm in right now. I'm still on the ground working, and they don't fucking understand that shit. And it do be the people that's closest to you.
It be the people that's
It was
closest
people in
to
my
you.
family, people in my closest like peer groups that I had to like sit down and be like, you being fucking weird right now. And I just want to like, it's getting weird between us, and I want to like, let's clear the air. What is the issue right now? And they were like, oh, I just felt like you forgot about me. I'm like, how the fuck did you figure that? We still talk.
Yeah.
We don't see each other as much, but that's not because I forgot about you. That's because we're in different spaces in our life. I'm busy as fuck. Not saying I'm too busy for you, but I'm
busy.
I'm genuinely doing shit.
Life be life.
And I'm overwhelmed. It's like, people don't understand. Like, I went from not doing shit, unemployed, nothing. I had nothing going on. I was at my grandmother's house every single day in that room. I didn't leave that room. Sometimes I didn't even leave the room to take a shower or eat. I was depressed. I was going through shit. So I went from being completely isolated, alienated, to now I'm an artist and I have to interact with different people, and it's an everyday thing, and I'm constantly in rooms with hundreds of people, and I'll have a fucking social media following of hundreds of thousands of people. It's fucking overwhelming. So sometimes I just genuinely don't want to like be around people, and they really don't understand or respect that. And that's like my boundary. And at first I wasn't secure in that because I felt like, damn, am I fucking up, or am I being
a bad person?
Am I a bad person? Like, am I like, let me just really sit down and analyze. And after some consideration, I figured out it's not me. Fuck.
When's your birthday?
I'm a Taurus, April 24th.
Oh Lord, 2 days.
My birthday the 22nd.
Oh my God, you're
April
Taurus.
22nd.
Oh Lord. Anyway, why these Tauruses? Ty,
Because I'm
over here I'm about to cut up, Ty. You see it in my face, Ty.
I can tell I'm getting a Taurus
And
energy.
me and her mom had the exact same birthday.
And my sister's
What?
a Taurus. I'm surrounded by Tauruses.
Surrounded by Tauruses. Powerful women.
Okay,
Now
Ty.
you got another one.
Yeah.
I'm finna cut up, Ty. Ty, what are we drinking today?
All right,
drinking?
so we're gonna call this one the Monaleo Smiles. I just wanted to do a little play on your name.
I love that.
So yours is different. She has a strawberry tequila lemon drop. Hers with some reposado tequila. She has some triple sec. She has some strawberry puree and some lemon juice and simple syrup. For this one, what Drea and Lex are drinking, this one has some tequila or vodka. It has some Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur. We have some lychee syrup, some lime juice, and then we even added a little bit of mint and agave. So that's what this garnish is. It's an actual lychee with a fresh mint right on top.
I love lychee.
A little bit of lychee. Okay, so
She put this shit together.
hey,
This
Ty,
is a real bartender.
a
for
real
real.
one. Shout out to Ty. We love us some Ty. And as usual, y'all, make sure y'all check out LS Cream Liqueur. Y'all, listen, whenever you go out to eat, whenever you go to your local liquor store, make sure you request.
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 Cream liqueur.
All right, what you put it in?
Girl.
Take it over, Drea.
Y'all know Y'all know we love us some LS. I always talk about how I put LS in my coffee. It's cold. It's getting cold outside.
My grandma be doing that.
Yeah.
It's so good.
That cream liqueur.
Yeah.
That shit's good.
You know, it give you that little buzz. It's already warm, but it's gonna warm you up even more.
Yeah, exactly. Super
and then,
warm.
Y'all know it's fall too, so not only can you put it in your coffee, you can put it in your hot cocoa. I'm telling you, it's so good, y'all. Y'all need to get y'all some cream LS. Make sure y'all go to the website and get y'all some. And y'all know they also doing the LS challenge. You can win $5,000 if you make a really good drink.
Oh, hold on.
Yes, girl. We trying to see how we can sneak in the challenge.
I'm trying to sneak in.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P. And if you are running a business and you sell products online, I have a deal for you. Y'all know holiday time is the busiest time of the year. So whether you're selling products from your home, you have multiple warehouses, whether you use Amazon, Etsy, whatever, ShipStation.com is the website for you. So ShipStation is going to make it easy for returns. If customers make a wrong order, like get the wrong size, wrong color, whatever the mistakes are, ShipStation is still going to make the customer extremely happy and make everything an easy exchange. So what you're going to do is go to ShipStation.com and use code PoorMinds. That's ShipStation.com and use code PoorMinds. Listen, if you're running a business, this is going to help you because you're going to get 60 days for free. Y'all know when you're running a business, that overhead can get real sticky. So 60 days for free is going to help you out a lot, especially during this holiday season. If you need help keeping your orders in line, keeping everything organized, ShipStation.com is going to make it super easy. ShipStation.com and use the code PoorMinds. Okay, so before we get into the topics, y'all know we got to do the Risha Roulette. Shout out to Carisha, please. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna let
you want me to read first?
I want you to read yours first. I'm gonna go last.
And I want to say this on record.
Oh my God.
I feel like Lex purposely be picking questions that she know I'm gonna have to drink.
What's your sign?
Because she knows.
A Leo.
Girl, hell yeah, she picked that.
Yeah, she always do. She be picking she be picking shit to be messy because she want me to take a shot.
For you. That's a Leo for you.
That is a messy ass Leo.
Yeah.
Not y'all ganging up on me.
Yeah. I just want to put it out there.
She know Leos too. Y'all is messy. Okay, let me read my question.
Okay.
And liars.
Yep. They be lying. We call her lying ass leg.
Yes, they be lying their ass off.
I do be lying. I can't
You
stop.
Leo? I knew you was a liar.
I do be lying.
She said I could see it
It's
over
the green
there.
jacket.
The
I knew
aura. The lion aura.
Oh,
I love Leos though.
even.
No,
They
I love
sweet.
Leos
They
too.
sweet. They just be lying.
But
they
they be lying
off.
and they messy.
They be thinking you don't know they lying too. It's like, okay.
I be thinking I did my big one.
Like,
When
girl,
I first became friends with Lex, I used to always try to call her out on her lies. Now I just be like, okay, girl.
just let the whole lie. The hell lie.
I don't lie to you no more.
You gotta let
I
them
don't-
know lie.
I don't have to lie to you no more.
No more.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Go ahead,
Okay,
bitch.
take a shot if you ever sucked a nigga nipples, or you a nigga that get his nipples sucked.
Girl.
Ty, is her drink full? I was just asking. You got a little
You be sucking nipples?
I have sucked. That's why I said she messy as fuck.
Sip.
You ain't sucking no nipples?
I have sucked a little nibble.
Oh my God.
You ain't sucked
I
no
done sucked
nibble?
some
No, I
nipples.
think that's the 30-year-old shit. Y'all get freaky as fuck.
Nah, girl.
After a certain age, y'all be licking ass and
Surprise!
nipples.
I did that shit at 26.
Oh,
Okay.
Hey, I like to suck a little nipple. I think it's sexy though. Like you gotta go down.
Suck a nipple?
You ain't gonna just
Okay.
suck it though. Like, you know,
I ain't
you
passing
gotta kiss
judgment.
it.
You having
I'm
sex
just
already, you
imagining
just
like
lick it, flick
sucking
it
my
a little
nigga
bit.
nipple, and that ain't
You
gonna
ain't
work.
gonna suck a nigga nipple.
No.
He like it.
Would you
I'm
flick
telling
it?
He ain't gonna like it. He like one of them super hard.
Man, I'm telling you. Look at me. I know.
He
Look.
it be them type.
They be them type that be
They
you
like
break him
it.
down.
They like
Okay, I ain't gonna say that about my man because you know he gonna
He watching.
He watching. He gonna watch the shit from the front to the back.
Okay. Read your question.
My
Your
question.
part,
Lord. Oh my God. It say take a shot if you ever got jumped.
Oh no, I never got you.
You never got jumped?
No, ain't no bitch ever jumped me.
No, I mean,
I'd be in jail. We wouldn't be sitting here if
Same.
I was jumped.
Okay, I'll take a sip. I'll take like a
you
half
got
a sip.
jumped?
I didn't get jumped, but like I was fighting a girl. And her friends tried to they were trying to like help her. They were trying to like roll.
Oh, they was kind of fake
like
pushing
roll
you.
it over, like fake. You know what I'm saying?
Fake inner, like
Yeah,
they in
it
it,
was
but
like
they not hitting you. But
interacting.
they, yeah.
But my friends was there too. And they was like, hell no. And they,
because they ain't jump in.
No, they jumped in.
I know why they didn't jump in. Though.
Why?
You know why?
Why?
No, this was with my black friends. This was with my black friends, bitch.
It was white. Yeah.
See how nasty y'all talk about me?
No, I got a white friend. Hold on, let me just say this. I got a white friend. I got
to have all white friends.
See, if you have white friends, they gotta be crazy. I got a white friend, her name is KT. Shout out to KT. She's crazy. She gonna jump in for me. I'll never forget. I was at a basketball game. My nigga was playing basketball, and there was a girl from the other side of the court, and she was like, my nigga was fouling real hard. I'm not gonna lie, he was dead wrong. But still, don't say shit to my nigga. Period. She was on the other side of the thing, and she was like, talking to the referee. She was like, how the fuck you just gonna let him, da-da-da. I must have jumped up. Mind you, I was pregnant too. Nobody knew I had a big old
Oh, this was recent.
This is recent. Yeah, it was. It was recent. It was this year. I had a big old ass sweater on, so nobody knew I was pregnant. But she was just like talking, and I jumped up. Bitch, don't you say shit to my nigga, pussy ass. Oh, dude. And so I started walking to the other side of the court. My white friend KT, she was right behind me, shoes off and everything. She was ready to get down.
She was ready to
You
get
see,
down.
this how I know she really, because she got that song, I'm a young ass gangster bitch, come get your wings split.
Hey, thug ass gangster.
Get your wings split for real.
But both for real.
No, so you be fighting?
I don't be fighting. I got kids and shit. I don't fight no more. But
I'm a mother.
I'm a mother.
But prior to me having children, I was definitely like having a child.
Yeah.
I was definitely like,
because
I was into it with hoes. Yes, I was really into it with people because I just felt like, again, like, they be thinking because I'm like like the same thing you said when you were introducing me, like, oh, she's so cute, it's sweet,
yes.
so cute. That's what they think, and that's how they
feeling like
they be feeling like that for real, and they feel like they could try me. And I just always had to have like I had to like have that macho. I had to switch it on.
Because every time when you rap, you be like, I'm gonna knock your ass out.
Yeah, true story though.
I know that's right.
I done beat a couple hoes in my life, but I would never say that I can't be beat up, because that's when you say that,
then you gonna get
it's when you turn around.
I think so
too. I
too.
never say that I can't get beat up, but the way I move now is so militant. Like, I'm never gonna like it. You have to like really pray to the stars and the sky and God to like catch me just out dolo by myself. Like, I don't even move. I used to move like that before a couple years ago because I just feel like I had something to prove. So I just went, I'm out here with no security.
But now you in a position where you
can't move like that.
Yeah, exactly. That was stupid to me. Like, that was young. Now maturing and like growing up and having things. I didn't have anything to lose, but now I have things to lose. I have a business that I've established. I have a career I've established. I have a child. I have a family. I have people that I take care of. I can't be out here just like going upside people's head.
You can't.
But that girl had me fucked up at that basketball game.
But your white girl had your back.
She had my back.
See, when I got I had my black friends. That's when I was hanging out with my black friends.
And they didn't help?
They did help. The girl started like pushing and rolling me over, then my other friend came in. You know?
She should have, yeah.
She stole them?
Yeah.
So wait, what's your craziest fight experience? Like, craziest, most embarrassing, I would never tell the story again type fight story?
Well, I told this story on the show before. I got in a fight when my senior year, I was wild. I used to smoke.
Of high school or college?
God damn it, Monaleo.
I gotta ask.
She said they both was a long time ago.
I gotta establish a time.
High school, goddamn
High school, okay.
I graduated 2007.
Damn.
Okay.
She said I was 6.
I was 6.
She was. For real. I wasn't exaggerating.
Hey.
You graduated in 2007?
I graduated in 2007.
Okay.
And I had one of my best guy friends.
She said Tom's was different back then.
Tom's way different. Y'all wasn't even on the internet. You was really into it.
First of all.
No, we wasn't though. We had MySpace on the desktop.
We did have MySpace.
But y'all didn't have like phones?
No, we had phones.
Y'all had phones.
But they didn't have apps.
So was they touchside or no?
No. We still had the keyboard.
We still had to do, we had to type
1, 2, 3,
777 for H.
Okay.
666.
No, they had sidekicks in 2007.
Well, I didn't have a sidekick, bitch.
God damn.
I had a chocolate, the LG chocolate.
I think what was going on then. But anyway, what was y'all listening to music?
You was watching Caillou.
Nuck if you bug.
Yeah, I'm a get
so that's why you was
nigga on your damn street.
Okay.
Jumping. Yeah.
Okay, so what happened?
So I was dating this guy like from 7th grade. It was like my first love, but like we broke up. And I have this thing, I don't know why, I'm always cool with my exes. This has been a thing since I've been little.
I don't like people like you.
I know. She get on me about that. I'm always cool with my exes.
Weird.
Because I don't know how she, she don't do it.
That's
just
weird.
Do it.
I don't talk to no nigga I ever dated.
Once you like hold me, like it ain't no beef, like, you know, we cool. But anyways, but But in this instance, I wasn't over my ex. But I hooked him up with somebody else. And
girl, hell no.
Look, I was 17.
Okay. I told you.
I was 16 at Wall.
You a strong bitch.
Okay, so anyways, so long story short, him and the girl started dating, but I was like, you know what? I changed my mind. I want him back. So I started like talking to him again, and we like, back then it was like, oh, you kissed. So me and the nigga kissed, and she found out she was ready to fight.
What?
So we got in a fight, and mind you, she was I said this in the past, she was a big dyke hoe Macy Gray. Like, bitch used to be hooping. She was giving Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, like I got out there.
Macy Gray about to be like, now why?
Why am I in it?
The Migos said that. That was a song that the Migos said. I ain't never heard that
song. They did say that. They said Big Dyke Ho, get it though, Macy Gray.
Yeah, I didn't say that, Macy Gray. Yeah, try to say goodbye.
They said that? That's what they said?
Bad and Bougie.
Bad and Bougie.
Yeah. But anyway, so I got out there, I fought, and when I thought about why I fought, it was really my fault because I really hold and disrespected her. But honestly, like, we got into it. Like, she was lumped up. She made my nose bleed. Like, it was ugly. And nobody jumped in because they was like, let him get it out. Because it was a long time coming.
Because you shouldn't have hooked her up with that nigga if you knew you wanted him back. That's messy.
That's weird.
I just want to see if he was going to come home.
Oh, my God. Why the fuck would you do that?
Because I'm a Leo.
I can't never do no shit like that.
I couldn't do it now.
I'm never hooking no nigga up
that I dated or fucked or whatever. Like, it's not happening. First of all, I'm not talking to no nigga that I used to date, conversate with, fuck, nothing. Like, I'm not talking for what? I mean, because it's different. I got a nigga.
Yeah,
if I didn't have a nigga, it would be probably different. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck. But I just want to do shit that, like, I expect him to do. And it's like, if he's talking to his exes.
No, I agree now. If I'm in a relationship, it's different. But like I'm not gonna lie, like one of my close friends. I'm dead serious. Like we used to date, but once we started being really close friends, I was like, bro, we had no business dating.
That's too mature for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
But honestly, if I got in a relationship,
that's too mature
whatever my nigga, like if my nigga feels uncomfortable with it, I really wouldn't talk to him.
So what's y'all longest relationship that y'all been in?
Me? Girl, like 2 months. No, I'm playing.
I'm just saying.
You talking about me lying?
I'm playing.
Oh my God.
Like a year. A
year total?
Yeah. Okay.
It's you.
It's for
it's
sure.
You. It's her.
For sure.
It's you.
For sure.
Okay.
You ain't giving me no revelation. I don't know.
Because I'm like, hold on.
No, seriously. Me and Lex talk about this all the time. I'm so I get bored easily. I get bored really, really easily. Like, I be tired of people. Me and Lex talk about this all the time ever since we've been friends. Because I'll like somebody today, and then tomorrow I'll be like, friend.
I'm over him.
I'm over it. I think I want to date somebody else.
Yeah.
That's just me. Like, it's hard for me to stay consistent with one person. I think I have the syndrome of, like, feeling like I'm always missing out on something.
Oh, the FOMO, fear of missing out.
Yeah. Like, I always feel like, okay, this nigga is great, but, like, what if it's somebody better?
That's fucked up.
Me. I know.
That's fucked up. You're going to look up and 15, 20 years have gone by.
Oh, my God.
And you're going to have no one.
Yeah.
I know.
And see, I'm the girl, like, if I dated your nigga, you always going to be like, is she still around? Because I be there.
You the worst type of hoe. You the type of hoe that still be fucking with the nigga mama, still be calling her.
Yes.
That's weird. I don't like shit like that.
The son,
the daughter be asking for me. What?
Yeah.
Be asking.
What Lex?
Lady with the podcast.
That's weird. I don't like that.
And I'm like you. I don't really be friends with my ex, but I did have one ex that I was friends with. But I was only friends with him because I really did not like that nigga no more. Like, we was best friends.
It be
and I
like
would
that.
not fuck with him.
I can understand that because it be like that. And like, did y'all fuck or no?
This was my ex-boyfriend. So we was together when I was in college though. But we was literally best friends from like the time I was like 20 to like 27. And the only reason we stopped being best friends is because he had a baby. And the girl was like, nah, you can't be friends with her no more.
Yeah, I feel her.
No, I told her that though.
Not you, I feel her.
Because the thing is, it'll be different if we met before.
I feel her.
Did we meet? They never met. And honestly, I go to this bitch page, and that's when you used to have the ass out, bitch. She got the ass.
The ass was out?
How dare you have a 2-inch waist?
I had on a
40-inch ass and think, but you about to be hanging out with mine?
Oh, no, it's not happening. It's not happening.
Oh my God, all of y'all feel that way?
Dre, if I did not know you, you are not hanging out with my nigga.
You ain't hanging out with my nigga, I tell you that
I
right now.
feel like that's possessive.
I tell you one
think
thing,
I would
it
have
is.
a problem with
Now
you being
what?
friends
It
with my
is.
nigga, even
It's
if you was in a
possessive.
swimsuit.
It's possessive. Now
I
what?
wouldn't.
Girl, fuck you and your fat ass.
Exactly.
So why y'all? Why would
My nigga can't have no fat ass friends.
Your booty too big. If y'all booty is over 37
it's not
inches.
happening.
What if she don't got a booty though?
It's still not happening.
Hey,
Let
you
me
ain't
tell
got
you
no
something.
ass. You cool, because I know
Let me
my
tell you
dick.
something. I know my nigga got a type. Like when I
Ooh,
met
what's
him,
his type?
I was super. He liked them slim ass girls.
Yeah.
Ooh, see, the nigga
So
I
I
was
tell
dealing
you right now, anybody I see hell no.
You can't hang
I
with
can
my
tell you
nigga.
right. It's not. He don't even play with me right. He know I'm negative Nancy, Debbie Downer. I'm
Yes.
like when it comes to shit like that, I
I
don't
love
do no
it.
playing, and he don't do no playing either. So it's like I respect it, but he know I don't. None of that shit is flying with me because it be the hoes
Yeah.
that be in your face.
Yeah.
I
That be
just
right
had
there
an
in
instance.
proximity.
Let me tell you what
But
I just
y'all,
found out.
occasionally-
This guy I was dating, I found out, like, we're cool now. I found out that a girl that I was really, really close with, I just found this out yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday,
Yesterday.
Yeah,
I found
and
this
she
out
told me this
yesterday.
morning.
girl, how
still
you here
shook.
right now?
Because I don't give a fuck.
I be in jail.
I found out, because me and the dude are friends now. Like, we're close friends. We cool. And he finally told me, he was like, yeah, while me and you were dating, I fucked your homegirl. And I was like,
Let me call my nigga real quick
I said, ow.
and see what he got going on.
I said, oh, but you know what? This is my first instance because you know what? I know bitches have done weird shit to me before.
Yeah.
But I'm so oblivious because I just be like, I be in my world, in my own little circle. And I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I can honestly say this is the first time I guess I've really found out straight up from the source that bitches be on some weird
They
shit.
be on weird shit.
This girl has been in my... Now, this happened 3 years ago. They fucked
Yeah.
3 years ago. I'm just now finding out. For 3 years, me and this girl been in each other's face. Like, I posted it... Like, I got a Finsta. So I used to post this... Like, when we were dating, I used to post him on my Finsta. She used to be like, oh, my God. Like, we were that close. She used to be like, oh, my God, I love this.
And again, for the record,
Weird.
I never
That's
liked
weird.
that girl. She
never
always
liked
gave
that.
me like weird vibes. I think I'm big on like energy and my
That's a Taurus
intuition
thing,
and
yeah.
following it and shit.
Very intuitive.
And she just always gave me like weird vibes. Like
And I
she
know
a
the audience
weirdo.
gonna be wondering, this is Throwback Bay. If y'all
Throwback
are
Bay.
real Throwback
Well,
listeners,
damn, I
y'all-
wasn't gonna say who it
But
was.
what
It's
Glorilla
Throwback
said,
Bay.
Glorilla said, I can't be up in her face. I took her nigga down before.
But she be in her face.
She
But
was
it's like-
in my face.
but see, I don't understand people like that because if I know for a fact, we had the same dealings with the same nigga, like I'm not being cool with anybody that my nigga talked to. Sorry, not sorry. And it be people that I be sometimes like bumping into. Like I bumped into people a couple of times and I'm just like, let me just go the other way because I know how I feel. And I know what that shit hitting for, so off rip, I'm just like, that shit just weird to me. Like, it's just weird that he was talking to hoes before me. Let me just say that. Like,
You had a life before me?
he
How
should have
dare
waited
you?
for me. Yeah, that shit just weird. Every day I think about that shit and I just be kind of looking at him like, you a slut for real. But I love you. But in
you
the
still a
back of my
slut.
mind, I just be like, you're weird for that. Like, I don't like shit like that.
You don't
I
like, I mean, he had a life before you.
Girl, let me tell you something. He shouldn't have. He should have waited on me, and that's how I stand on that for real. He should have waited on me. I could never talk to anybody who I know we dealt with the same nigga. So the fact that she was in your face, in your close friends, still trying to kick it with you, Kiki, girl,
I
I'd
say
be in
that
jail.
all the time. I cannot be friends, be cool
That's strange.
with no girl that I know. We used to fuck with the same nigga.
No,
That is so
never.
weird for me when bitches be linking up and I used to fuck with the same nigga.
Now that
Weird.
is weird. That's weird as fuck.
It's
That's
weird.
weird.
The fact that we just went out when I was in Houston and she was in my face telling me her business and I really hope she sees this because I have made the decision on my end. I'm never talking
What's her
to her
name?
again.
Just say it.
I'm not gonna say her
Okay,
name because
never
a
mind.
lot of people in Houston watch
No,
our show
I'm
and I don't
messy.
want people to fuck with her because we have so
She
many mutual
messy, too.
friends.
Just tell me in my ear.
I'll
Just
tell
tell
you.
me later
But the
on.
thing that's crazy about
You
it
ain't gonna know
because
her. She not nobody to know.
period.
I might
and
know.
not.
You know, Houston is small. Like
You
Texas.
well, look,
This is small.
she an old hoe. She in our
She
age
older
group.
than
She an
us.
old hoe.
I might. You know, my manager. His name is. You know, Toby.
Oh, Toby.
Toby. Oh, he be fuck.
Oh,
Never mind.
Toby already know. You know, Toby, that's my partner from back in the day.
No, us with Toby, like,
Never mind.
You know, Toby is our nigga.
Which one of y'all talked to Toby? Because I know y'all talked to him.
No,
Nobody talked to him.
No, girl.
Okay, then, my
Toby
bad,
is like
Toby.
our homeboy.
I'm sorry, Toby.
Sorry,
Toby.
Toby.
I've been
You know,
knowing
Toby
Toby
be-
since I was 20, since I was your age.
Okay.
I've
Back
known
in
him
the
for
gap.
like 10 years, for real.
Where y'all met at?
We used to date the same girl.
What girl? Never mind. Just tell me later.
We got
You know, I'm gonna just ask, like, who?
That's gonna be the name of the episode. Just tell me later, bitch.
Tell me later.
To be continued.
Name of this episode, tell me later.
Tell her later. Okay.
Why we ain't got into the first topic?
We haven't even got into
Hold on,
the
wait. Did you even...
No, let me read my letter.
What's your question? Okay, my bad, y'all.
Yes, come on,
Sorry.
Because this is gone.
I'm fucking
Take a shot and y'all be honest.
I'm gonna be honest.
Take a shot or take a sip of your drink if you've ever licked someone's ass. It's strict in this motherfucker.
She said y'all be honest. Like she still
another,
wasn't gonna be the only
Give
one.
her another one. Give me another one too.
I'm the only one?
Damn.
A drink.
Y'all better lick y'all nigga ass.
No, fuck it. Let's do shots. Let's do shots. Yeah, we taking it there. We taking it there.
We don't take it out. Yeah, let's get it.
I don't come to Atlanta. I don't come. We got to.
So we about to do another episode, and we gotta dress up for Halloween, bitch. I'm about to be Harry Potter for real.
That's gonna be cute.
Wait, so hold on. Character.
So when you licked his ass, what that was like?
I love it.
Okay.
I like when a nigga is like vulnerable. Like I feel like I can do whatever I want. Like
a nipple going as far as I'm going.
I don't care. But you know
ain't
what?
doing no
This is the
ass?
thing
Well,
about
I do the gooch.
the gooch.
The gooch between the okay.
But
I don't care, bitch. I'm going in.
I don't
If
think
I'm
I'm
gonna do
that
something, I'm
mature
gonna take
yet,
it to the next.
Monaleo.
We gonna take it to the moon, take it to the stars.
Y'all love that song.
Hello.
Me
That's
too.
When Beyonce was, y'all know Beyonce be freaky on her
She
song.
a freak.
Beyonce is
She
a
be
freak.
freaky.
And I
She
love
do.
that about her because
Love you,
I think
babe.
when she said when she was taking it to the moon, taking it to the stars, she gonna take it there.
That's
She
the
was
earth
taking it
sign
to the
in her.
gooch.
She was taking
Let
it
me
to the
not say
booty
that.
hole.
Let me not say that because I actually really love Beyonce.
I do too. I love me some B.
Y'all
But
gotta
that's
realize-
crazy.
Okay, but
So
I
you don't feel like you'll ever lick ass? Maybe when you married.
She is.
I don't know.
They young. They young.
You know what I'm saying? I'm young, so it's
They
Well,
different.
I'm not
I'm
that
young.
young, but I still feel like when I get married is when I would like eat a nigga.
Y'all are
like,
so
lick
But it's
his
like,
ass.
I don't know. I mean, shit, I don't know. I just feel like an ass is crazy.
Ass is wild.
Ass, because it's a nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? You know how niggas be with their ass.
But I also only do it when they
said it
fresh
too.
out the
You
you know what I'm
shower.
said
saying?
ass
They
is
don't be
wild.
always niggas don't be shaving all types of shit. I don't have no time for that. But see, I got the little
Not the
wipes though.
shitty Superman.
You got
though.
what?
I got the wipes, so I got the dude wipes in the bathroom. So I know my nigga be wiping his ass. Never mind.
See, you
I
about to
already
get in
said
trouble.
I know it's clean, but still, I'm just not like,
gonna
and he not.
reserve
We
it.
just not like we not. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair. I don't judge if you do or you don't, but I
don't
saying
judge, yeah.
sometimes you reach a certain age and things that your man likes or he may be into.
Yeah.
Because the way I got into it, I ain't never did it, but he liked it.
He
And
did. He
I-
asked you, was he like, oh, lick my ass?
No, he was like,
He was pushing.
yeah, he was kind of pushing my head down. I said, I'm already down.
Okay.
He kept pushing down. I went down no more. I said, I'm already down.
You said that, or you was just kind of going with the flow?
I was looking like this.
You was thinking, what you was thinking in your head?
Help, nigga.
Help me?
Yeah.
That's
I was
what
like-
I was saying. Help me.
But I was like, you know, fuck it. Maybe he want me to go all in. So I said, fuck it. Let me just do it because this nigga tripping. And finally, when I did it, he was like,
He moaned?
because he was fighting.
You never told me
We
this.
was fighting for a good little minute.
Y'all was back and forth. He
Yeah,
was
'cause I was
pushing your
like,
head. You was like,
You
So
didn't
what-
say he moaned.
hold on, so
He
wait.
is a moaner.
But you're not eating every nigga ass, though.
Oh, no.
Right,
Yeah,
no.
no.
I have
But
done
what
it.
qualifies for a nigga who asks you to eat?
I know certain, like, I'm not gonna lie, I date a certain type of nigga. Like, the nigga that I told you that you know, he's probably, like, the most different nigga that I've ever dated, but that's the longest situationship, relationship I've
That
ever
you've had, yeah.
Like, I was dealing with him 7 years on and off.
Damn.
Yeah, bitch.
Now I'm thinking.
I'm gonna tell you, you gonna laugh though. It's funny,
I would
but anyway,
cackle, I know.
But the type of guys I usually date guys that are like, I like squares. I like guys that are like regular, make money, good job,
9 to 5.
Yeah, so
Clean
usually they
cut.
don't mind like go and getting a manicure. They're the guys that don't mind getting a wax or things like that because they're so sure about their sexuality. Like they don't care like that. So I've done it to 3 men in my life. That's it. But the
That's a
first
lot
time
of
I
ass.
it's not, it's really not compared to the number of
Not
niggas
that's
I
a
don't
lot
fuck
of
now.
ass.
I'm
Okay.
34.
Okay, so hold on, real quick. Would you tell everybody what your body count is?
What my body count
What's
is?
the body count? I'm curious.
You know what? I wouldn't say my body count because you know what's crazy?
I'm weak because there's a lot of ass.
3 asses is a lot.
3 asses?
That's a lot of ass to eat.
That's a lot of ass to eat. For a nigga, that's a...
Well,
that's a lot.
the second ass I ate, he didn't like it, so I only
So
did
you
it
only
once.
did it once? Then you wasted ass. You wasted ass eating.
I'm so excited to do it.
Bitch, I ain't never drink it after you.
Leo.
You ain't even have 3 asses and you passed the ass to me. No, and I passed the ass to my man. It ain't working like that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. When we be out, it was one time I dropped my hookah tip on the floor. And she was like, you can use mine. I was like, actually,
it's
okay.
No, thank you. Thank you, but no, thank you, babe.
Spooky.
Y'all
I ain't wait on another
Y'all
one.
fucking strict in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Look, all I got to say is this. I feel like, but you know where that came from? Like, I feel like I like exploring in the bedroom. I really do.
I love that. You're sexually free, sexually
I'm
liberated.
sexually free.
I love that.
I love joking about, because it's fun, because I feel like I like to have fun in the bedroom. So if you introduce me to something that I've never done before, like, why not? You might like it. You might like it.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that also comes with age, because I used to feel like, oh, I have to be a certain way. I got to do a certain thing. But no, like, I hate the fact that people feel like sex is so taboo to talk about. Like, we're all having it. It's normal. Like, it's okay.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Yeah, it's okay.
But and what you like in the bedroom ain't what I like. We can laugh and joke about it all day.
Facts. And I feel
And
like
that's how a lot
I'm
of people
very
leave
adventurous
the bedroom
too.
unsatisfied.
Yeah.
Exactly, because they be scared to speak up.
They be scared to speak up.
One thing about me,
You gonna say what you want.
I'ma speak up.
Speak up.
Can I get some head? What's up?
Yeah,
Can I get a little bit of head? That be me. I be that bitch. Can I get a little bit of head? What's up? Like, what's happening?
You
What
know
we
what I'm
doing?
saying?
It ain't gonna start itself.
So obviously we still haven't got to the topic, and we gonna do one topic.
Okay. Which one?
But let's
first
just take
one.
a shot before we do it.
Yeah, let's
before
take
we
a
do the
shot.
topic.
Let's take a shot.
The pasta come? The pasta came?
Sure. Let's take a shot before we get into the. We ain't even gotten to the show yet.
We gotta get into the show.
We gotta get into the show. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Alex P. And y'all know here at Poor Minds, we love to drink. It's the holiday season. I know y'all finna turn up with y'all friends and y'all family, but the worst part is that hangover the next day. You know, that hangxiety, the fatigue. Well, we have the answer for you. Waterboy.com. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna hydrate you. It's sugar-free, caffeine-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. So it's gonna help you feel better the next day after you had a long night of drinking. So if y'all think that hydration is just enough, it's not. It has all the electrolytes that you need in there to make you feel better and refreshed the next day. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know we finna be outside for the holiday season. Nobody wants to be in bed all day. We're gonna turn up and do it again. So what you're gonna do is go to waterboy.com/Poor Minds. That's waterboy.com/Poor Minds. And you're gonna get 15% off of your order. I'm telling you. If you're a drinker like me, this is going to save your life. Waterboy.com/Poor Minds, period. Monaleo in the motherfucking build. This
here.
is like the second time we've taken a shot on camera, too.
Yeah, we don't ever take shots on camera.
I'm having a ball.
All right. So what topic you want to do, Lex?
Do the first one.
Okay. So we wanted to talk about, I don't know if you've seen the clip that Beyonce had that just kind of resurfaced from 2006 when she did Jay-Z's birthday party. She was doing a speech, and she was saying he turned her into a woman. Did you see it?
So, yeah.
So we're
how
going to
you about
play
to
it
play
so that the audience can see
and
it.
everybody can see it. Okay.
I seen this, but let me see it again.
Okay.
Let's turn the
Turn the
volume.
sound on. Shout out to the neighborhood talk.
Shout out to the neighborhood
Shout out to
talk.
Kyle.
This is nothing compared to what you've done. And not only me, but everybody here. You taught me so many things. I was 20 years old when we first started dating. You taught me how to be a woman. You taught me how to live. You taught me how to be a friend. You've given me so much in life. And this is not enough. It's not enough I can give you. I just want you to be happy. And every year, I'm even more in love with you. And I want to spend every day of my life with you. Happy birthday. And I thank God for you every day.
So we want to talk about, she said
He taught her how to
turned
be a
her
woman.
and made her into a woman.
Do y'all feel like a man can really teach you how to be a woman? Like,
Yeah, I do.
You feel like a man can teach you how to be a woman?
No, a man could teach you how to be his woman, but
Well, yeah.
not
Okay,
a.
come on, give it to
I'm for
him.
real, not a woman in general. I feel like that's something that you learn on your own journey. But like a nigga could teach you the type of woman that he wants you to be. I feel like, no disrespect to Beyonce, obviously, because she's one of the like most womanly woman.
She's the woman.
She's a womanly woman.
She's the woman.
The woman to me, anyway.
Yes.
But I feel like a nigga could teach you like how to be the woman that he wants you to be. But at the end of the day, like you have to identify yourself as like the individual. Like what type of woman do I want to be outside of this relationship? And I know for sure Beyonce has that established because she still has a full-blown career in the midst of having a relationship and children, and that's what I aspire
But I think
to
that's
be like.
what she meant.
That's what she meant, yeah.
But she,
I
obviously,
think
she had
so
a little,
too. Well, yeah, I think so too. I think that's exactly what she meant. Because obviously, at the end of the day, we're women by birth. Like, you're going to be a woman regardless. But I also feel like if you date the right man, he can show you how to be a good partner. All of us are women, and you gonna die a woman, but that doesn't mean that you know how to be a good partner to a man.
Yes. And
I
think
feel
that's
like
what she
all
meant.
women do not know. And you can get with a
They
man who
don't.
don't necessarily show you how to be that person either. Y'all just in a relationship just doing some shit. There's so many people who got married at young ages and they just did that shit because they felt like that's what was
Because they feel
right.
like that's what they was supposed to be doing.
Or they had kids together or whatever the case may be.
They
was
feel
just
like, okay,
fuck
the next
it.
step is we get married.
Yep. Or
Yeah.
the parents made them. Let's talk about that. Like back in the day, parents used to make them get pregnant when they, make them get married when they
after
found out they was
pregnant.
pregnant.
Absolutely.
So it's like you wasn't necessarily ready to be a wife and this nigga isn't husband material. He can't show you how to be a good wife.
Hello?
Y'all just got married
Truly?
because y'all was in this sticky predicament.
Situation,
You
yeah.
know what?
exactly.
Me at 34, you know what I ask like when I go on, like because I want, how can I love you properly?
Yeah.
Okay,
How
yeah.
can I be a part? How can I be an asset to your life? These are the conversations I want to have because the woman I was for this man is not going to be the same woman that I need to be for you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So these conversations are need to be had. So
They're
she has this
necessities.
she was giving that toast to him at a young age.
That's so beautiful, though. It
is.
And what she was saying, I agree with what she was saying. I feel the same way when I talk about my man. Like
How long have y'all been together?
for almost 3 years now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And so when I talk about him, there's a lot of you can feel the respect and the reverence that she has for her man, and you don't know what they've gone through in their relationship.
Right.
And same with my relationship, we've been through so much in private. It's just like I have a lot of respect and reverence for him as an individual and as a man and as my man. So I could say the same thing. You taught me how to be a woman, quote, to you.
Yes.
I taught myself how to be a woman in general, and I learned through experiences, but you taught me how to be a woman in a relationship because a woman and a woman in a relationship are two different things. There are things that you say and you don't say. Granted, my music is crazy. I be saying all types of crazy ass shit, but I feel like it's a special situation.
Yeah.
Because I'm making music and I'm still speaking on real experiences and real feelings. They might just not be present at the time because I'm in a relationship, but I still speak on dogging niggas. That's how I felt at a point in time.
Right.
And that's what translates to the people. So I still make that type of music. But in real life, he understands that I respect him and it's a mutual respect.
Do you feel like adding mother into it, does that change the dynamic of the relationship too?
It does. It changed the dynamic of the relationship. It could be for better or for worse. I feel like for my situation, it was for better because we got to have that whole experience together.
That birth was beautiful.
It was so beautiful.
Oh my God.
It was so intimate. The energy in the room was just something I had never felt before.
Yeah.
And it was just a really crazy experience. And for him to be there and have been present throughout the whole entire pregnancy, obviously. And I was so difficult. Like I was bitchy, I was mean, I was pissed off majority of the time because I was just like, I was overwhelmed. I was still working in the midst of my pregnancy because I didn't want anybody
You
to
was
feel...
on stage, okay?
I was on stage. I didn't want anybody to feel like my pregnancy would slow me up, and I think that was just like a personal thing that I was feeling insecure about, and I wanted to like feel like I had to prove that to people. But he was there for me throughout that entire process. And niggas talk about women holding him down. He was holding me down because I was so mean.
He was giving papoose.
Yeah, he was giving papoose.
Hey.
I was so mean to him. I was so mean, not to him, but just in general. I was very irritable.
Pregnant.
I was pregnant. I was irritable, and I was just like not the easiest to work with. And he was there throughout that entire process, and that's one of those things that you go through with your man, or could go through with your man, that you feel like, okay, we went through this and now we're stronger, and you taught me how to be a woman in a relationship. You taught me that this shit wasn't okay. He didn't put up with shit.
Right.
Like, he definitely corrected me along the lines in the most respectful way that he could.
Right.
And that's why I respect him, because niggas be crazy. Niggas be
They
OD
do.
like,
So let me ask you this, though. Because I feel like media, I don't know what it is about when young women get in relationships, they get pregnant. Because, it just came out that Halle and DDG, pregnant, get married, whatever they got going on. So I know you felt a backlash when you got pregnant.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
how did you deal with that? Like, how did that make you feel?
It stressed me out.
Because I will say this, a lot of that backlash either comes from women who've never been in that position, or I feel like, and I'll say this for the old hoes, we need to stop projecting on these young women.
Let's talk
and let
about
them
it.
do their thing.
Let's talk about it.
I will never
This
look
generation
at you.
is different.
Yeah.
It's different. We have careers and we have lives and we have representation. We have people like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Young Miami, who have been able to have children and still bounce back.
Yeah.
And that's our representation.
Yes.
They saw a lot of the older women, they saw people like, okay, when you're a mother, you sit your ass down at the house.
Yeah.
And that was my mom.
We
that
saw
was my
Mariah
mom's
Carey.
experience.
She waited to have kids. We saw
Beyonce,
Whitney Houston.
too.
If you
She
got
had-
pregnant young, you sat your ass down.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not my story.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's just not my story. And a lot of people
could do
have
both.
people have a lot to say about that, because I feel like it's like a lose-lose. Like, they either feel like, oh, bitch, you never with your kids because I'm here working. And in the back of my mind, I feel like, damn, I should be at home with my son. I should be spending that time with him. I should be experiencing this. I should be with him. That's how I be feeling. And it's like, okay, I be fucked up about that. But in the same breath, it's like, if I am at home with him every single day and not getting work done, they're going to feel like, oh, she fell out because she had a baby.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And then your son, but
it's
fuck
one of
all
two
that,
things.
How they feel, your son is gonna feel that. Because if you're not working, you can't provide for
I
him.
can't provide. Let's talk about it.
Right.
I can't really provide. And so it's like, you gotta just, it's a lot that comes with it. I will say that. And I was overwhelmed. I was stressed out seeing people say like, oh, she gonna fall out because she had a child. I was fucked up about that. I was really, because that was something that I wanted in my personal, I really wanted to have a child in
But
my
you was doing
personal
what was
life.
in your heart.
That was in my heart.
Yeah.
That was
You
in my
wanted to be a
heart.
mother.
Yeah.
I wanted to be a mother. I wanted to have that experience. I was really excited about that. I'm financially stable enough to be able to take care of a child, and both of us were financially. We both wanted that.
Yeah.
That was something that we wanted in our personal lives,
And y'all are in love.
and we're in love.
That's the most important thing about making a
thank you
baby
for
and
saying
having a
that.
baby.
Thank
We're
you
in
for saying
love.
Yeah.
I love love.
We're in love,
Oh,
like
I love it.
full blown in love.
I can tell. Because every time
Mushy.
you talk about it, you like, mommy.
I love him.
You should.
Yeah.
And I don't
love
love
that for you.
Let me just say this. I don't love niggas.
I know, girl.
Oh,
You
we
was
know.
born.
We listen to your music,
deep,
bitch.
You get what I'm saying?
We
I have
know.
a deep hatred for like certain niggas, a certain
Same.
type of nigga. Not all niggas, obviously, but a certain type of nigga I just really don't fuck with. But my man specifically, I love him,
And I love the
wanted
way
to
he
have
loves you. Because
Yes.
you glow.
It's very
and it's been
out
3
loud.
years.
Yeah.
And you're still glowing.
It's very out loud. It's
We were
very
just
much
talking
so.
about this today because one thing that men will do, they'll put their best foot forward in the beginning.
Yep.
And they show you this person, and all of a sudden he disappears, and you realize
The representative.
I don't know who I just met.
For
Because
me,
this
it was
is
kind of like reverse. Like, he was very standoffish and reserved in the beginning of our relationship because he had his own personal experiences and like trauma that he was dealing with from other people that he dated. So he felt like, oh, if I date somebody, they're gonna use me. And it's like, I came in with my own shit going on. I was really I dropped my nuts very early. Like, it's my world. And he understood that and he respected it and he adapted to that very quickly.
I love that.
And I love that. It worked out for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't work out for everybody, but it worked out for me. I will say
And
that.
then I think people need to understand that sometimes it does work out for people. Sometimes people do.
So let's talk about what you have to do to make it work out for you. This is what I want to say. Because I've had relationships that I wanted to work out, but they just didn't. And it was because I showed up as a desperate bitch. I'm gonna just talk about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna just put it on the floor. I showed up as a bitch who needed somebody. I needed a companion. I needed somebody to be on the side of me.
Yeah.
I needed a friend. I needed a lover. I needed that. And I feel like when I gave out that energy, they took advantage of me.
Yep.
From the top to the bottom. Anything, I was always ready and willing to give. and I never got anything.
And they can smell it.
They can smell it on you.
They know. People can smell
They
when
know
you thirsty.
when you a desperate,
yeah,
when you a thirsty bitch. They know.
can smell it, and I feel like people definitely take advantage of it. That's why you have to hold yourself to a certain standard.
They know.
Because people can smell that too.
They can.
And then people know not to play with you. They be
know.
like, I know she not playing about her respect.
They know the other end. Like, they know when you a desperate bitch, and they know when you're not the bitch to play with.
Confident.
And I feel like my nigga know. I hope he know. Let me just say that, because I don't know what the fuck he know.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in his head, but I hope to God he know I'm never that bitch to play with.
Period.
I don't put up with nothing.
But I think it's important
nothing.
to find somebody who values you too. Because, you know, I think a lot of things that I struggled with in my dating life before was like, when something didn't work out, I would always feel like, oh, I wasn't good enough for him. I wasn't this, I wasn't that. Yeah. But it's like, sometimes people just, I don't feel like necessarily these niggas fumbled me, but you're just not my person.
You're not my person.
And I'm okay with sitting in that and being like, my person is out there.
That's okay.
I'm a Leo to
you
the core.
Feel like that.
I love dramatics. I need a man where we gonna get high, we gonna listen to music,
you like
we
to
gonna
smoke?
be in the living room. I love to smoke.
Okay.
I started smoking again. I like to smoke with my nigga, listen to some good music.
Yes,
I like to ride. I'm a vibe girl.
And I feel like
that.
you always have to be optimistic about life. Like, I'm so big on that. I'm so big on feeling like when one thing ends, it's not necessarily a bad thing. Yeah. It just means something better is in store. It just means God has something bigger. God has something better in store for you. It's not this sad woe is me type of story that I feel like some people be feeling like
they feel like that though, because some people don't have like a self-identity. Some people feel like, oh, if it don't work out with this nigga, I'm a piece of shit.
I'm done.
I'm worthless. I'm gonna die on the cross.
And it's
if
like,
it don't work out with this nigga, and like I said, I've been on the other side of that. So I felt like, oh, if it doesn't work out with this nigga, my high school little crush, whatever the fuck. I was like, if it don't work out with him, I'm never gonna love anybody in the world. I said that. I would say that all the time. Like, I'm never gonna love anyone else. And now I am in
loving
love
somebody else.
With somebody else. And I love him from the top to the bottom, good days, bad days.
Yep.
So it's
what bottom?
The bottom of his feet.
Oh, okay.
Not the...
The bottom of his feet, not the other bottom. That's you. That's your ministry. That's not my ministry. That's not my ministry. But yeah, you gotta be sometimes, and I wanna say this too, sometimes you really gotta drop your nuts on a nigga. Even if it's a nigga that you love. Which camera? Sometimes you gotta drop your nuts on a nigga. Like, even if it's a nigga that you love and care about, and you love him so, I never wanna leave my nigga, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes you really gotta let that nigga know, I will stop fucking with you if you play with me. And I tell my man that, not all the time, but I have told him that a couple of times. Like, if you ever play with me, I'm gonna just let you know right now, I'm never gonna speak to you. I'm never gonna fuck with you. It's gonna be very difficult to get in contact with me. Child involved or in everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if we have a child, like, you're gonna have to speak to my mom, my grandma. Ooh. There's gonna be a medium. I'm never gonna fucking speak to you again. It's not fucking happening. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's gonna be so difficult, and you're gonna regret ever playing with me in my face. And once you establish that type of like boundary, like, this is who I am, and I'm dead serious about that, they don't play with you. Or at least they don't let it be known that they playing with you. Right. Because again, I'm one of those people. No disrespect to my man, because I feel like he's really just taking care of business.
Because he in my life though, but he's not a regular nigga either.
Exactly, he's not. But in my life though, I've learned that you can never put anything past anybody.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre and Nicole.
And y'all know it is the holiday season, so seasonal depression is a real thing. So we've partnered with BetterHelp.com to get you all the therapy you need.
Yes, with it being fall, you know, your feelings, everything about your emotions and everything, I feel like in the fall time, in the winter time, I don't know what it is, but it be something going on, something in the air. That's why it's good for you to go to BetterHelp.com. You know, we have a discount code, so you'll get 10% off of your first month.
Yeah, so if you're thinking about starting therapy and you've always been skeptical about it, this is a sign that you need to start today. So you'll go to BetterHelp.com, that's better, HELP.com/Poor Minds. And like Drea said, you'll get 10% off of your first month. We love to save a little coin now.
Period.
Find your bright spot this season with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/Poor Minds today to get 10% off of your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/Poor Minds. I feel like when you're dealing with a man, that's some good advice. But that's why I say I love the fact that you're so wise beyond your years because, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, a nigga been playing in my face.
No.
So now I know, like, you know
How,
what I'm saying?
though? Let's talk about
To
it.
this day?
I feel like niggas just, when you're dating, niggas play in your face. Like, you have been, and that's why I hate when older women speak on younger women's situation, because you have been blessed to find love.
Thank God.
And like true,
Thank you, God.
like real love. Like y'all created a person together. Like I still have never met a man where I'd be like, I'm ready to have your child. I feel like I want to bring somebody in this world where I'm comfortable, where I'm making another you. And me and you together are gonna create, like, I don't look at a kid like, no offense, but women be having babies for checks. Niggas be getting women pregnant to trap them. I don't want none of that. I want to create a human. I want to create
That's
a
raw
life
shit, though.
because
That's raw.
this is a love and a bond that we have, and I want to create life with you. I haven't felt that. I felt that one time in my life, but God was like, this
But
ain't
let me just say this though. I feel like, and I'm just gonna be completely honest here. Me personally, I feel like because I was so insecure at the beginning of my womanhood, adulthood, whatever you want to call it, any nigga that I talked to, I would have felt that way about whatever nigga I was talking to. So it's like, if I was talking to a nigga who was a piece of shit, I would have been so obsessed with him, and I would have been obsessed with making him love me. I would have been ready and willing to do something like that.
Yeah.
Just honestly speaking, and a lot of people are not gonna speak on that because bitches be lying.
Yeah, they do be lying.
Everybody want to feel like they stiff on a nigga, and you have to develop that confidence. And sometimes it takes a couple years. And now I'm to the place where I've developed that confidence. But when I met my man, it was genuinely like I was in a very stiff place in my life, and he was too. And we still was able to like gravitate towards each other, and we worked through a lot. He worked through a lot of me being really like not disrespectful to the relationship. I'm never gonna say that, but just like I didn't care.
It wasn't a priority.
It wasn't
But
a priority.
Why is that such a thing with our, like, well, I feel like we in two different generations. Because what generation are you? Are you Gen Z?
I'm Gen Z, I feel like. Gen Z.
Baby.
No,
What's
she
after
Gen-
Z?
She Gen Z, so I'm a millennial.
Yeah, we're millennials.
You're a millennial, too.
Yeah.
So,
Bitch, stop acting like you way younger than me.
I mean,
you,
bitch, we never gonna be the same age.
we're never gonna be the same age,
Just
but
remind
baby, you
them
in
how
my
old y'all are.
age
How old are
group.
you?
I'm 32.
32?
34.
34. So it's a 2-year age difference.
Yeah, it's a 2-year.
10 year with me.
Exactly.
So I'm more Gen Z.
So
So if
she's
you
more
Gen
Gen
Z,
Z.
No,
we here
she's
with
not
it.
more. You are Gen
You are
Z.
Gen Z.
I am
for
Gen Z.
sure. But I feel like but I feel like even with our age group too, like, why is that such a thing where people want to feel like, I don't have no emotions, I'm stiff on these niggas, I'm
Because
stiff on
you go
these
through enough
hoes.
trauma, you go through enough shit in your life to where you feel like, oh, the next person that I talk to, I want to be the stiffest bitch he ever met. And that's
But
how I
you
felt
can't
when I
find
first
love
met my
that
nigga. I was
way.
super stiff. Like, first thing he did, I'm done talking to you.
Yeah.
Click, block him, all types of OD shit. Like, I was just ODing, and I regret that. I mean, maybe not, because it worked out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah.
But at the time, it was just like, damn, I'm ODing right now. Like, I'm more stiff. I'm more mean to him than I have to be. He's a good nigga. He's a thorough person, like through and through. He's a good person. And it's like, I'm treating him as if he's the person that I used to date.
Like a bullshit ass.
Like a bullshit nigga. Like, I'm treating him like, and I was like, I had to check myself, like, I'm fucked up for that. That's not right. And I had to get some type of, I had to just kind of check myself, like, I'm tripping. Bitch, you tripping. Sometimes you gotta be like, bitch, you tripping.
So how
I
has
feel like
motherhood been
times
for you?
have
Because you're very
changed.
young.
Yeah.
You're in the beginning of your career. How has motherhood been for you?
It's a roller coaster. So when I'm with my son and my man, it's a good experience. It feels good. On the internet though, and I feel like I always talk about the internet because as a Gen Z
It's a part of
artist,
your life.
it's a part of my
Yeah.
artist.
It
It's a part of
is.
my it's a part of my artistry, and it's a part of my job. I have to have that general public opinion in favor of me.
Yes.
And people don't like to talk about. People like to lie. Like, I don't give a fuck what they say about me on the internet. You can't. You have to care.
You have to.
Because that's your entire brand in 2023. Like, you have to be in favor of Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. You have to be in their favor. So it was fucking me up in the beginning because I was just like, damn, they're perceiving me as somebody who's going to fall off after having a child. And they think that I'm just some idiot, green, dumb bitch who got pregnant by a nigga, and they don't know that this is something that we planned in our personal life after years of dating each other. It's like, that's something that we planned for each other. That's something that we saw in our plans, and we were actively trying to make that happen for each other. And they perceive it as, oh, that nigga, I can't believe she let that nigga trap her. And bitches always get pregnant and fall off. Even when Sexy Red announced,
my God,
at the peak of your career.
at the peak of your career, Sexy. First of all, I just want to say the fact that people think that the peak of my career was this year is fucking crazy.
Right.
Like
That's where y'all fucked up.
I have so much. I have a really long way to go. Like I'm not nearly at the peak of my career. I just want to say that.
You
like,
only 22.
I'm only 22. That was strange that they said that.
22?
But that's how they feel about women who get pregnant in general. They feel like, oh, when you get pregnant, like, oh, your life is over after that. And
Which is crazy.
I can understand why they feel like that though, because
because their life ended when they got pregnant.
Their life ended.
But they don't have the resources that you have.
Their mother's life ended.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. Their moms don't be on shit to this day, 2023. Their moms still depending on them to take care of them because they got pregnant at a young age and they never was able to recover from that.
But let's also
I'm not
talk
that type
about
of bitch though.
But let's also talk about too, when you are financially stable and you have money, you have more resources.
You have resources.
Can get more help. Like it's not this
I be telling people all the time,
thing.
money is not the end all be all solution. But money helps. It creates resources and solutions to shit that I would have never been able to have a midwife and a doula if I didn't have money. And that experience for me was really comforting. Like
for me,
it was
even
comforting.
Watching that, I was like, wow.
It was good. What did you feel when you saw?
You know what?
I'm gonna be honest. I was on the fence about posting it because I was like, damn, this is a really intimate, private moment. And my man was like, when I posted that, he was like, why did you post that?
Oh, he didn't want you to post it.
No, he didn't want it. But I was like, it's beautiful. Every time I watched that video for like the next week and a half, I was crying about it because I was like, wow, this is such a beautiful experience. People don't get to experience shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'll say this is what I felt when I saw it. I saw a beautiful, vulnerable moment. Like when you were crying, it made me cry.
Yeah.
Because I was like this shit is real. Like you can tell, like it ain't no bullshit. Let me set up. It was just like, and
that
the fact that you
I didn't even
shared
record that. His sister recorded that.
And the fact that
I didn't know she had that until.
That's what I'm saying. So the fact that you shared that with us, like that's a real moment. And I honestly feel like when you share real moments and you show that, that's what makes people really love you. And it wasn't like you had been planning to record this and it was a moment, it was a scene. And I feel like it was like, damn, you know what? Like I truly was feeling at one moment like love wasn't real. And I was like never gonna have that. And I was like, you know what? It still exists.
It exists.
It exists. Like it still exists. And it's like that moment when I lose faith, it'll be like a little sign. And you don't know what the sign gonna come as. And I was like, you know what? That's why I say us being so big of an age difference, sometimes those things don't matter.
It's a universal thing. That's a feeling that translates over from generation to generation. Being in that experience and like, I wanted to have a home birth because I wanted my family to be, I wanted my mom, my dad, my grandma. I wanted my man's family to be there as well. Because it was good. It was so beautiful. I'm glad that they were there.
Because when you have a birth in a hospital, only 2 people can be in the room.
Because of COVID.
And
really one person.
One person now. But when my first nephew was born, it was way before COVID, and it could only be 2 people in the room. So still to this day, I still am so hurt because my sister is my everything, and so the fact I didn't get to see Jackson be born, like
it's fucked up.
Yeah, so it's like now I'll be like, I saw your moment. I was like, that's an option for me.
It's an option, and I completely and entirely controlled that entire situation. Obviously, my man has some type of input because his family was there, but I also wanted his family to be there to experience that for him and for us in our relationship. Like his mom and his sister was there. I wanted them to be there to have that experience with all of us because it was like something that we never got to experience. So it was really beautiful, and at the time, I knew that, okay, if I go to the hospital, it's only one person. I'm gonna have to pick one person.
Yeah.
And I wanted my family to be there. Maybe this was a little egotistical, but honestly, I wanted everybody to see there to be there to see that I was able to make it happen. Yeah. That I was able to do it. Because everybody in the beginning, they were doubting me, like, I don't think you're gonna be able to do that. Labor hurts. My dad was even telling me, like, labor hurts, you're gonna be in a lot of pain. I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it. Everybody said that because that was their experience. And I wanted to show people I can do it. As an individual, I can do anything that God puts in front of me. And I did it raw, no medication. I ripped from the rooter to the tutor.
That's right.
I ripped from the rooter to on both sides and then straight down the middle. It was really bad.
Yeah, that's
I don't
how it
know how
be.
that happened, but I'm telling you, it was one of the most painful experiences. Like the last 20 to 30 minutes was so intense. I was screaming to the top. I'm gonna show y'all the video when we done. I was screaming to the top of my lungs. It was so painful. But at the end of that, I felt so rewarded. Like I allowed myself to really, because I have a difficulty with like being present in the moment.
Yeah.
I really struggle with that. And I always feel like there's a bigger moment to come. Like, oh, there's always something bigger and better coming. Like, oh, this is not the moment for me. It's going to be the next moment and the next one. And it never ends. And I wanted to be present in that moment. So when I had my child, I wanted no pain meds, no epidural, nothing. I was throwing up. I was sick.
Oh my God.
It was everything going on. I was in labor for 48 hours. And at the end of the labor, I was just like, I'm so glad that I did it like this.
Right.
And my son came out and he had the cord wrapped around his neck, and he came out, I screamed him out, and I pushed him out so quick, and then I like felt his body, I pulled him up under the water, took the cord from around his neck, and I just held him, and I was just crying, and my man was there, he was crying.
Oh my God.
For real.
I love it.
Everybody in my family was crying because they had never seen anything like that. They didn't even know that something like that was possible.
Right.
And the fact that I could bridge that gap between me and my mom, because we struggled with having like a good relationship.
Yeah.
Me and his mom, we struggled with having a good relationship. And his side of the family, you know, it's always like weird because I'm the new addition. So it's always going to be some type of weird separation between us. But the fact that we was able to like bridge
That's
that.
a moment.
It was a moment, and I will never forget that. And I'm grateful for everybody who was involved. His mom, his sister, my mom, my dad, my grandmother, everybody who was there to see it happen. I'm glad that it happened like that.
Yeah.
How was your healing process?
It was bad, bitch.
It
was in the bed.
Because you had to get stitches, right?
Yes, I had to get stitches. So I had my midwife there, and she performed the surgery. So she gave me a couple shots of lidocaine in my hoo-ha.
Oh, so you was floating.
I wasn't floating, but she gave me the lidocaine after I had the baby so I wouldn't feel the stitches. But I could still feel like her like sewing it. Oh, it was it was crazy though. It was I felt everything, like I'm telling you, even though she had the pain meds and shit, that after the fact, it was so bad. Like, I felt all of that. But I just had my son and my man, he cut the cord. I carried my son from the pool. I got out of the pool and I walked, because I had him in the kitchen. Yeah. Because it was like the open space. So I had him in the kitchen, and I walked from the kitchen to my bedroom, and there was blood just dripping all down my legs onto the carpet and the floor, and it was everywhere. And I carried him, and he was still attached to my umbilical cord, and I felt that. I don't know.
It's different.
It was
you can't
different.
You don't even have to.
You probably just felt present in the moment. You wasn't even thinking about the pain.
I felt present, and I laid down on the
bed.
bed, and my man was there, and he was crying and calling his friends, all his like bros, like all his homeboys. He was calling them and like wanting to share that experience with them. And at the time, I was really vulnerable, so I was thinking in my mind, hell, he calling these niggas. I got my panties off. I look crazy. But he was excited, and everybody was genuinely excited. And he cut the cord, and he was able to hold my son while she was there, like kind of stitching me up. And my son was just there. He was sleeping, and it was just so peaceful.
Yeah,
I love that.
I couldn't have had it any other way.
I'm not gonna lie. I've
beautiful.
never been like a person that was like, oh, I want to have a birth at home.
Me
but
either.
After watching that, in that moment, I was like,
You
I
should.
would. Yeah, I was like, I would definitely do that.
I think you should. Y'all
No,
could.
I've always
If you
wanted
can
to
get a
do that,
BBL, you have
You
your son.
could. She said,
I told y'all, I done got
do a
16
natural
of those now,
You can have your son at the house.
I done been to the worst of the worst when it comes to surgery. But look, birthing a baby should be nothing for me.
So now it's
Should be
time
nothing.
to get into the bed.
Ow.
The bed.
Bow.
The what?
The bed.
Bow.
Bow.
The bed.
Bow. Bow.
Yeah.
We finna get into the bed.
The
okay,
bed.
So first, the bed.
Bed. B-E-D.
I know you wanna run.
Okay.
In my bed.
Yeah. So I will say this. Obviously, this episode's going over an hour. We got Monaleo on the building. Let
It's
me just
all
say
right.
we've had a wonderful.
Watch the whole thing
It's been fun.
through and through.
This has been a wonder. Like
Watch the
literally,
whole
I
thing.
love you.
A good episode.
I really do love you. Okay, so Drea, today on the bed, I want to talk about this. I picked this topic specifically for you two. Because I don't necessarily have to deal with this. I feel like y'all two do. I feel like you have to deal with this because like me and you are like a TLC. I'm
only
giving
two of us,
crazy.
though.
I'm finna say.
We got
City girls.
well, no. Well, I'll say it's not three of us, but I'm like the crazy one and Dre is the sexy one.
Sexy
I'm more like
Sexy.
left eye and you're chilly. I'm
Big
left
sexy.
Yeah. You like my voice?
Anytime you want sexy.
This ain't no way till you see it in the thong.
See,
Sexy.
this is why.
Yeah.
And look.
Yeah.
Santana has been eating you niggas up. And y'all have been tucking that tail in between y'all legs, bitch. I mean, what else can he say? Academics sat on his thing. We talked about this, how he was crying. And Santana was like, you can say anything you want about me, whatever. So Santana came out with a diss track.
I saw that.
Eating him up. Then he came out talking, I guess because Charleston White said something to him. He was like, and fuck you too. Y'all, meet this nigga outside. He said, I'm not going
to the parking lot.
To the parking lot. Strap your boots up, bitch. That's what he said. Put the boots on, bitch. He wants to go outside. He not talking about no gun. He want to square up with you niggas. And y'all are scared. Why do y'all feel so comfortable opening your mouths to say this about women?
Didn't Wax say something too?
Yes. And he done called out all these niggas. None of these niggas want no smoke because y'all know, I'm not going to lie. Because them gay niggas, they know how to fight because they've had to defend themselves their whole life. And that's what he said. He's like, I know how to fight. I've been hearing this gay shit my whole life. Let's get out there.
Yeah.
Y'all know that y'all gonna get y'all ass beat. Y'all have all this smoke for women because y'all know you're not gonna fight a woman. And a woman is defenseless. Y'all didn't know Young Miami got a pit bull behind her that's ready to fight behind her. And I feel like all women, especially women that are in a male-dominated space, they need that man behind that. Yeah, don't step to this one. Because I'm tired of these men feeling like they can open their mouths and disrespect us for no reason. Calling Young Miami, calling Glorilla a bitch, calling Miami a bitch for no reason.
Right.
Literally, had no reason, just out the blue. What? Okay, but I want to ask this for the bed topics today. And with your image too, you're a rapper.
Yeah.
You be talking about it's good, thing good. Keep the niggas coming back from old.
Yeah,
period.
true story though.
And Dre's like the sexy girl. Like, I don't have an image to live up to when it comes to this because everybody know I'm stupid as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I be like, sometimes the pussy may be good, sometimes it may be bad. So I want to ask this. Do y'all feel like y'all have to live up to an image of being attractive, sexy women, and people feel like, oh, I just know it's good. I know it's good. Do y'all feel like y'all have to feed into that when it comes to the bedroom?
No, because I got a nigga. I fuck with one nigga. Yes.
Yeah,
Girl,
but what
please.
I'm saying is out.
How long y'all been talking?
Girl, we've been like dating for like a year and a half.
Oh, so this is your longest relationship.
Yeah, but I ain't want to say, girl, damn you.
I'm gonna put it on the flow. Listen, you got me here. If you wanted somebody who was gonna lie, you should have got somebody else.
Blowing up my
Okay,
But
my
no,
bad.
I'm asking like, I'm not asking from like, not from a relationship's perspective because obviously like you were in the spotlight before you got in a relationship.
Yeah. Right.
So the expectations, like, cause even you, when I was first, you were single.
Properly, yeah, I was single.
Yeah, you were single. So I'm saying.
You was.
And then even the fact that y'all are in relationships, niggas gonna approach y'all on some shit because they don't give a fuck about y'all niggas.
They don't give a fuck.
I know they
I'll tell you that right now. They don't give a fuck.
So I'm asking, do people approach y'all like, I want to see if it's really what it's hitting for? Because y'all be talking this hot shit. And when y'all was single, did y'all feel like y'all had to meet that standard?
Yeah.
What you think?
I think when you get into a relationship, niggas get even weirder because now it's not even about me. It's about some personal thing that you got going on with my nigga. And so now you feel like you got it's the same thing like when niggas get in relationships, bitches be feeling like, oh, I gotta compete. Like they want to see what it's hitting for. They see you doing all the shit that you do for your girl or that they see niggas doing for their girls.
Right.
And now they want to feel like, okay, I want a piece of that.
Right.
I want a little bit of that. And they come in and they try to infiltrate and, you know, and the nigga let them. Because it's not on them. It's on that nigga.
Right.
Because the bitch don't have no loyalty to that girl. She got loyalty to that nigga.
Exactly.
And vice versa. And he should be respecting her.
Right.
And niggas don't always be on that same type of time. But that's why I be telling my nigga, all right, you play if you want to.
But did you feel like whenever you met him, because at the time, he was... You know, he was people knew him more than you.
He was doing, yes, yeah.
And this is no disrespect.
No, that's raw shit though.
But yeah,
that's
so
right.
At the time so did you feel like, oh, I gotta step my shit up?
No, because I already came. I came in the picture like I said, I dropped my nuts from day one.
Okay.
Like you're gonna know the type of person that I am, and you either fuck with it or you don't. There's no in between. You either accept it or you don't. And I think initially he was very slow to come around. Like I was really like, I was just stiff. Like it would just be. I'm gonna tell this story. He gonna be pissed off.
Come on,
I think this is funny. So, and my road manager is here. His name is Donovan. He can attest to this. So the nigga,
Hey Donovan.
Hey Donovan.
He been over there shaking his head.
He was shaking his head because he know like, okay, she put her foot in her mouth. So the nigga, we was at his spot chilling. So I had my own little townhome. This is my first spot. So I
remember you posted it.
Yes,
I said, damn, that shit lit.
I'm lit. I'm like, okay, I got my 3-story townhome. I'm 19. I'm that girl right now. I feel like that. I'm like on top of the world. And he had just moved to Houston, so he had his own spot. I was kind of coming over every once in a while, visiting. I was fucking with him for a little bit, not fucking with him. We was kind of like on and off in the first couple months. I went over there and he fell asleep. He had fell asleep, and I wanted to have sex.
Yeah,
I wanted to fuck. I was trying to fuck some, but he fell asleep, and I was pissed. I'm talking about, I was looking at him, and he was snoring sleep too. That'd be the worst.
He was good.
Because you know that preparation. You know that preparation process. Yes. You get in the shower, you shave, body soap, and then boom, oil, then perfume. Like I did all that extra shave, all types of shit. I did all that extra shit, and I come over and we ain't finna fuck. I thought that was weird. He
was like, no, I'm ready to fuck. I
said, hell no. So he fell asleep, and I'm like, all right, bet. Like I waited an hour. I tried to wake him up. He was dead asleep. Like he was out of it. And I said, all right, I'm finna leave. So boom, I left. I went back to my townhome like probably 3 a.m. Couple hours later, about 6 a.m, he was blowing my shit down.
Period.
I was asleep though. He was blowing my shit. He called me 20, 30 times, no cap, 20, 30 times. He had pulled, Donovan can attest to this, he had pulled up to my shit. He was beating on my door.
As he should.
I was asleep. He was calling Donovan like, where is Leo at? Da-da-da. Donovan like, oh, I see her location. She's at home, but I don't know exactly where she's. Like, it say she at home,
Donovan
but I don't.
Looking like, goddamn.
Donovan got put in. I hate it. I'm fucked up about that. He got put in the middle of it. But my nigga was beating on my shit. So finally, I woke up and I got up and I hear him. So I walked downstairs. I opened the door. And he there with his cousin. His cousin there trying to pick the lock with a credit card.
Period.
He had done already jumped over.
Oh, you got a crazy nigga.
Crazy.
I love it.
He jumped my gate off because he wanted to make sure I was okay. That was number one.
Yeah.
He didn't even know I was fucked up with him for us not having sex. I'm sure if he knew that, he would be like, really? That's why you left my shit? And he was like dead ass concerned. But he had jumped my gate. He was beating on my back door, came to my front door. His cousin was there trying to pick the lock. I opened the door in the middle of his cousin picking the lock. I said, what the fuck? And he was like, where the fuck you been at? I was like, I was sleeping. He said, man, all right. Turn around, got in the car, pulled off.
And left?
I was like, damn, maybe I fucked up. Maybe I OD'd. That's when I knew, like, this is not the type of nigga.
You gotta meet me
This not the nigga I could play with.
Yeah.
Like, I could have played with other niggas, but maybe not him, because he was dead. Like, Donovan
So you
nodded.
never felt no pressure to, like, be a certain way in the bedroom, though?
Never. I mean, no, because I'm me, and I know what my shit hitting for.
Ooh.
You know, and when you keep up, I'm gonna just say this, man. That's all I'm gonna say. When you keep up with your shit and you know like what's going on with your shit and you have had prior experiences where niggas be like ready to jump off a bridge about you, you already know like, okay, this is not the regular shit.
This ain't the usual.
And a nigga coming to beat on my door and jumping my gate and trying to pick my lock is like, okay, I already know my shit.
It be sometimes when a nigga do something and you be like, oh, this shit hit different. Okay,
so
Dre.
wait, I seen B King, when he came on y'all podcast, he was saying, oh, niggas don't be crazy about good pussy, they be crazy about good head. Is that true? You feel like?
I think the older you get, niggas prioritize head more than pussy.
I do feel that way,
because
too.
head is an art.
Because I feel like this is the thing about coochie. This is my personal opinion.
Wait, have you had coochie before?
I have. But I don't like, it was a long time ago and I don't like girls. It was a one-time experience. I don't like it.
She did eat some coochie.
But what I say is, okay.
I knew it was white coochie.
No, you wasn't.
My bad. Never mind, my bad. I'm sorry.
See, Monaleo,
I could have told you that.
She that friend you can't tell secrets to because she don't put it on the floor.
You be telling Monaleo, look, don't look right now. Look at that couple over there.
Bitch, what happened? Yeah, I'm telling you.
But I should have known because every time I said white on the episode, she
can't
said
eat
it on the mic. She
white.
said white.
Okay,
You can't eat no
everybody
white
know
pussy.
I was young.
You was
I
experimenting.
I
I'll
was
say
experimenting,
that.
but I will say this. I think the thing
was just
about
trying
coochie
shit.
is either one.
Coochie is
there's
coochie.
a difference between good coochie and good sex.
Because everybody feel like they got good coochie. What qualifies as good?
I feel like
Premium.
good coochie is like, are you a squirter? Are you a creamer? Is it wet? Is it tight?
I don't feel like that matter when
But
it comes to being
no.
good.
That's
It's
why I
always
said-
tight though, right?
Because tight is...
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not always
Hold on.
tight.
That's
It's always
genetic.
tight, right?
You done had some loose, and you couldn't fit.
Not loose goose.
You done had a
had
loosey-goosey. But that's the thing,
Hold
though.
on.
If you have a loosey-goosey, you can't
Yes,
help
no.
it. It's genetics.
Okay.
It's not always tight.
That's what I'm saying. Look, everybody's shit
Donovan, it's not always tight.
it's not tight. It's not tight. But
That
this
is
is
what
the
niggas
thing,
say.
though.
I feel like
You can't help what your coochie brings to the table. It's genetics.
it's genetics.
I've learned that. You're
Shout
either
out to my OG. Shout out to my
we
mama.
always say
And
that.
your
Shout out to my mama. Y'all
We-
give it up for my
yeah.
mama.
Your granny too.
And my granny.
We learned that squirting is
And your
hereditary.
great-granny.
And I know that shit
No,
hitting
it's-
for something. Shout
It's
out
a
to them.
lineage.
We say this all
Love
the time.
y'all.
Squirting is hereditary.
We do say that.
Because we learned that from a sex expert. It's literally her.
Did you
like,
ask your mom if she was a squirter?
I never asked my mom,
but I know she squirted.
I know
call
my
my
mama
mama.
had that good, and I know my.
I'ma ask my mama.
My grandma was a wild girl.
My mama got this tramp stamp, and she got no.
You know that
I'ma
thing
say
was
this.
too
I'ma say
good.
that. Mama, please don't be fucked up with me. I just gotta tell everybody you was that bitch. My mama got a butterfly tattoo on her ass.
Oh, she
both
was that
wings
bitch.
on both cheeks. I
Thing
know
was-
that shit hit for something. I know that shit hit for something.
Mama be
thing was
cutting
classy,
I know that
bitch.
shit hitting for
Mama be cutting up.
something.
But
Shout out
I
to
will
my
say
OG.
this: good coochie is good coochie. You can't change how your coochie feel, but
Yeah.
good head is an art.
Good head is
You
an
learn
art.
When you
something.
get
You learn
older,
that.
when
As you get older, you learn how to do
niggas
the,
gonna love if you
the
know
tricks.
when you know what you doing.
What's the tricks? Let's talk about
B.
it.
King said that. He said it's all about the hands. But
It
you know what's
is.
crazy when he said that? I was like, oh, I remember an instance when I was like doing that with my nigga. He was like, oh, switch hands, babe. Do this with your hands. I was like, oh, it is in the hand.
It is in the
And
hands.
then it's like you gotta have that
It's
wet
the
mouth.
hands and it's the mouth. It's the spit. It's
That
all of
head is important.
It's the mouth
Because
and it's
sometimes,
spit.
you know
It's
what?
spit.
Maybe I don't want
It's
to.
also the suction too, though. Like
It
I feel like you
is.
gotta do the
Not too much.
you
not
gotta
too
do the
much.
combination.
A combination.
Combination.
But I say this sometimes I don't feel like fucking, but I give a little head so I can go to sleep because I know that's what's going. Man, he can't. These niggas can pay.
So do you feel like niggas be lying? Because I feel like niggas be saying, "Oh, I never nutted off head," just to get
They
you
be
to like,
lying.
come
Niggas
th-
be nutting
come
off
through with
head,
the
though.
super head.
They be doing
I
that.
had started.
Yeah, they'll say, "Oh,
But
I ain't never nutted off head,"
caught
because they
on.
want to see how hard
They
you
want
gonna
to
go.
see how crazy you gonna go. I
Man,
caught on to
if
that
a nigga
shit,
say
bro.
he never nutted off head, he's lying.
He's lying.
He's trying to see how hard you gonna go. Because women, we always feel like we have something to prove when it comes to sex.
Always, it's fucked
Yeah.
up. I hate
feel
that.
like
I
I hate that for us. We
Yes.
need more pillow princesses. Just
Yes.
lay down.
I do lay down.
See what a nigga coming through with. I'm
I
telling you, I'm
when I
gonna
tell
lay
you,
down.
a lot of times I
now.
be laying down. Like I do.
I don't do that no more.
I do that now.
I feel like I
You got
always
a nigga though. Don't.
It's
I
different.
do, but I feel like I always gotta do fun shit with my nigga. Like today, we had sex in the sauna.
Today, before you got here,
I
you a
know
nasty
that's
bitch.
right.
Earlier
You
today,
nasty.
But what I'm saying is,
I'm not gonna say what sauna I go to. 'Cause
What's on her?
I'm
but
not saying
y'all are
I was
still,
in the
but y'all
sauna
are still in the
is
early
nasty.
stages. Y'all
No,
only
we're
a
not.
year and a half in. That's
it's
still
preliminary. It's still
that's
a little
still-
early.
But I be feeling like I gotta do shit to like be like, yeah.
Do he be
Is
doing
it-
shit
That's
to
what
be
I'm
like,
saying. That's
yeah,
why
it's
y'all
different?
feel early.
Like what
Do he
you
be-
mean sexually or
Do he be doing shit? Do he be doing shit? I don't know. Do he be doing
But
shit?
what do you be specific?
Do that nigga be eating your ass? Let's talk
Yes.
about it. Do he be sucking toes?
Yes.
Do he be ODing? Do he
He do.
Do he take it there?
He do. Oh God.
Cause sometimes niggas be
Yes.
eating, but it's like, okay,
I do.
alright. You
I
be
do.
looking at
I do
your
But that's
let
what
off
I'm
the
saying.
head. I swear to God.
I love that for you.
But
That's how you
also
like
it
that nigga.
and that's what matters because he matches your energy. If I feel like I'm doing all the work, I'm finna be a pillow princess.
Yes.
I'm not working
Yeah.
out for a nigga who ain't working out for me.
Shout out to the pillow
But I feel
princess.
like when you really that in tune with niggas, then you start. That's what I was about to say. Because you was like, do we feel like because of like she
The
has a
image.
sexy image? I guess you feel like I have a sexy
Don't
image.
say I guess,
You do.
bitch. You know you have a.
You do that ass
Dre,
sitting
you
up.
talk about how fine you are all day.
And them titties.
She talk about how fine she is all day. She knows she got a sexy image.
And them boobs.
Yes.
Them boobs is boobing. Yeah.
You talking about how fine you are.
my.
And everybody know. And the thing is, when girls talk about how fine they is and you can't deny it, like, some girls be talking about, like, I'm fine. Bitch, you not fine. The Dre can say she fine all day because she really is fine. No, we just talked about that because y'all be face tuning.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
Y'all be cap.
Okay.
It's a lot of cap. Because what did we all say when we walked in this room? We was
They
like,
be
you
ODing with the
beautiful.
face tune sometimes. I said y'all are beautiful in real life.
And you
And I
look the
wasn't
same.
Yeah.
You literally look like your Instagram. It's giving the same. Makeup,
is.
smooth, polished.
I did my shit today.
You
Hair
did
on
your
point,
big
hair
one.
on
Everything
fleek.
eating. Okay.
Do people still say fleek? I'm old.
No,
you know.
baby.
What do they say now?
They don't say that.
What do they
I
say?
tell you right now, they ain't saying that.
Not
What do anything
fleek.
else.
If your hair on point, what they say?
Your shit look good. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just
shit
telling what I
fire.
say. Your
Dre.
shit fire.
Five.
FYE.
Damn,
Okay.
Dre, you
Y'all
showing
welcome.
our age. Talking about that shit on fleek.
Your
Y'all
shit
welcome.
five.
This is
My
why we
shit
never
fire.
gonna have
Thank
young
you.
bitches on again. Talking about
She
your
talking
shit
about on
fleek.
fleek. Girl, please.
The fuck? Why would you say that?
Why the fuck would you say that? On
I
fleek.
don't know. Monaleo. I'm 32.
Okay. I could tell, mama. I could tell, mama.
So I'm supposed to say,
I could tell, mama. Yeah.
so I'm supposed to say it's five.
It's five.
Your hair five.
Your hair five.
Your
Love
makeup
that.
five.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
Okay.
brother. Okay. So
I
now
love that.
it's time
I love
to
it.
get into the bop. Hey.
The bop.
Hey, wait, can we take a
Bow.
shot? One more shot.
Bow.
Just last one. Last shot.
Another one.
Another one, thank
Fuck
you.
it, let's do it.
Another
I'm a
one, thank
bartender.
you.
Okay, so for the bop this week, y'all know we always like to give our bops of the week. So
Yes.
you know what's crazy? I've been listening to this man, but I don't know why when I was listening to this album, this was a song I skipped past. You know how you listen to an album?
Yeah.
You skip past
you
the
skip
song.
it, and then you
you
it be
finally listen
fire.
to it.
Yes.
This song is 2 years old. It's
What
by
song?
Leon Bridges. It's called Don't Worry.
Oh, I love Leon Bridges. Hold on. I love Leon Bridges.
Okay, so you
love him.
So you in your R&B bag.
I'm in my R&B bag. What?
Okay, so
Come on
I'm
now.
about to put you on some shit real quick. After I talk about Leon Bridges. Leon Bridges is so fucking talented. He's so fire.
So good.
Because it's giving like R&B with a mix of jazz.
Yes.
And this song, he features a girl named Ink. And when I tell you her voice is different, and I know you sing. So you know when like somebody sings, and it's a difference between like singing and like singing.
Yeah.
And you could feel how she felt. Like
You can feel the soul. You can feel
I
the
felt
energy.
like they were
you
really
feel the
arguing
difference.
in this song because it's basically a song about like two people who are in love and they've both moved on, but they know
Right.
they really want each other.
Right.
Oh, it's such a good song.
It be
it's-
like that.
Yeah, Leon Bridges.
Shout out
it's
to
called
Leon Bridges.
Don't Worry.
Love him.
Now, have you heard of King and Dixon?
No, who's that?
He is an R&B singer. He's new, and when I tell you, what he does is he samples artists, like samples like two. I'm gonna send his music to you. He's so good because I know you can actually sing, and I think that you could actually do an R&B album, and I would love for y'all to work together.
Would you listen to my shit if I did it?
What?
I
would.
would.
I think
y'all
you
gonna
would.
play
When you
my shit
said
on
when
the.
you had that song with what's the girl? I'm just
Come
tipsy
on.
right. When you was singing the song about God is a woman.
God is
a
Flo
woman.
Milli. Yeah.
Flo Milli. I love Flo Milli. When you I was like,
We do.
oh,
We
my
love
sister. I said,
her.
oh,
She's out here right now. Y'all should have her.
We was just in LA with her
Yeah,
a few
yeah.
months ago.
You can sing.
Yeah. Thank you.
You really can sing.
You can, yeah.
Do you like? Let me ask you.
I love
do you like
singing.
singing more than rapping?
I do. I grew up in church and I grew up playing the piano and the flute, so I always loved like that melodic side of things.
Twin in the cut with my twin, we be vibing. I used to play the flute too.
Shut up. Why you pick the flute?
You
Because
know
when
what?
I picked the flute and once
I'm
I
not
started,
sure
like, I said, why the
picked
fuck
it,
did
but
I
I was
do
second
this?
chair.
So you was that
Do you
girl.
remember Man?
Man.
The song
She just go
from Houston.
ooh, ooh, ooh,
Big Mo.
ooh, ooh, ooh,
Oh my God.
That was like the first song. Well, you know I'm old.
I know you got a video of it. Can I see? Show me.
I can find it. I can ask my
I know
mom.
you
She
got one. Just
definitely
show
got a
me.
video.
She got a video. Show
She
me.
does.
I just want to see.
She
But yes,
does.
that was my vibe. Like I just like
Oh
I
my
always like
God.
music, instruments, melodies. That was my whole thing. So I grew up singing. So yes, I love to sing.
I'm gonna put you
more
on King
than
and
I
Dixon.
love
I think
rapping.
y'all can do some work together.
Please put us together.
Yeah, I'm
And you
up.
and you give me like very, I don't know, this woman that you're exuding right now. I love it, and I just trust your opinion.
She has
No, my
really good
music-
music
I
taste.
my
trust her
music
opinion.
taste. This is what I realized.
Top tier.
I can't. My music tastes a little different.
You
Like,
could have
got
been an A&R in your past life.
No, I'm gonna be an A&R now.
I feel like that shit fire though.
I'm gonna say this though, because you know how Diddy, people was asking what Diddy does.
Yeah,
he said he got
hears,
that ear.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do an album, bro. Whenever I
dare
really
you, I triple dog.
I'm gonna do an album.
Do it
because I know I
do feel like you got that ear.
I dare you to do it. Don't be just talking about it on this podcast.
I'm gonna do it. I gotta get my budget. Once I get my budget. Okay, so what's your bop of the week? What's your bop? Who going first?
My bop of the week. No, my bop of the week. Fuck it. My bop of the week. Let me see.
What you been listening to, sis?
Oh my gosh. So I've been listening to this song. It's called My Love, Mine, All Mine. It's by this artist named Mitski. She's so fire. It's good. Like, it's just like a cool little vibe. And she basically in the song, she's talking about the only thing that she has in this world is her love. Like, she doesn't have anything tangible. When she dies, all the tangible shit is gonna be dispersed. Like, you're not able to take any of that shit with you or leave any of it.
True.
So the only thing that you have when you leave is your love and the love that you put out into the universe. And that's basically what the song is about. And that's been really resonating with me because I've been trying to figure out what my place is in people's lives and like, what is the mark that I want to leave? What is the legacy that I want to leave when I die? And one thing that is consistent across the board with anybody that I've met, I always meet them with love. Even if we stop talking to each other, I always show up as myself, and the person that I am is very giving, very loving, very considerate,
I love that.
empathetic, all of that. So that song is like the embodiment of that energy, like empathy and just being a really loving, caring spirit. So that song has really been resonating with me, and yeah,
I love that because people not gonna remember. One thing I will say, I want people to remember how I make them felt. How did I love you? How did I make you laugh? How when you were in my presence,
make you feel? Yeah,
that's what you're gonna talk about. You're not gonna talk about if I paid your bill or if I helped you with this and that, because a bill gonna get paid.
Yeah, you're gonna talk about the impression that I left on you, the energy that I left you with when I left you. Period. You're going to talk about the feeling that I made you feel at the time.
And I'm glad that you talk about that because you know what? I will say a lot of these young girls that's in the game right now, they are mean.
Mean.
And I'll be like, damn, y'all bitches is rude. A lot of times,
I mean, I think bitches been mean over the decades.
For the past,
they been mean, but they got
200 years. Bitches been mean.
They
bitches
have that they have that thing in the middle of them that's just like, okay, I want to please the people that I'm meeting with, the people that I want to. They have that people pleasing thing.
But that's because of social media, though. Yeah. I think social media has fucked shit up even more. I think bitches been mean. Bitches don't like competition. They don't like to feel like you doing the same thing as me, but doing it better. I just feel like now because of social media, it's
y'all
even
straight.
I feel like it's even worse because now it's on a platform. Like, it's like, I can't be nice to this bitch because everybody else see it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your bop, Drea? What's your bop?
First Person Shooter by Drake and J. Cole.
Okay.
So I went to I actually went to Toronto last week for the Drake concert in Toronto.
You be fucking with Drake. You Drake type.
Am I?
Yeah.
Well,
yes, exactly. She is.
Everybody.
You Drake type.
Well, I don't fuck with Drake, though.
Okay. Shout out to you. Should. You should. I'm just telling you that. I'm just putting.
Yeah, you are Drake's type.
You should be fucking with him. If you're not fucking with Drake, who you fucking with?
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Now see, Monaleo.
But shout out to that man you've been talking to for a year and a half. But I'm just saying, should have been Drake. But no disrespect to him. I fuck with him.
Poppy, come get her.
Come get her.
So now,
come on the show while you're
right now.
Well, Drake needs to come on Poor Minds. Like, if he see this, if he happens to see this, come on Poor Minds.
He gonna see it, Drake. Come on Poor Minds. Stop being a weird nigga.
And he love Houston girls.
He love you. He love y'all.
Y'all.
I got a nigga. He don't love me. I got a nigga.
I do too.
Drake would not. Let me tell y'all, Drake would not like me.
Fuck with that nigga for real.
Monaleo, I do. That is my man.
Okay, but if Drake, so you telling me if Drake,
you mean to tell me if Drake tried to?
So you telling me if Drake come through right now, you not fucking with him?
You mean to tell me if Drake come through right now, you not fucking with him?
No,
she
I got
answered.
a nigga.
You didn't answer.
I'm not fucking with that.
Absolutely not.
First of all, never mind. I'm not fucking with that nigga. I love my man.
I love my man.
You love your man, but I'm telling you right now, if Drake walked through this building and he's trying to talk to you, you gonna fuck with him.
And I think you would too.
I think you're projecting.
I think you're projecting.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
You don't want y'all budging though.
She gonna budge.
You think she? I don't think either one of y'all budging.
You gotta think I have twice as long in that relationship. I'm twice as long. Man, Drake come through this bitch. She talking to that. I'm not gonna look at Drake.
I am old.
Cause I know my niggas, so I'ma just look like
I know
that ain't got nothing to do. I'ma look off.
I don't think either one of y'all budging.
Oh
Now,
my God.
see me, I'm trying to be his homie. I'm like, what hoe you trying to fuck, homeboy?
I'm gonna put you on. I'm gonna put you on.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, which one of you, who you trying to fuck?
So yes, y'all. So I went to Toronto for the Drake
Now she cut us
concert. Going back to what I was saying, I went to Toronto for the Drake concert, which was like his last show of the concert, and it was so good. And he brought out J. Cole. I thought they was gonna perform "Hit It in the Morning" because you know that's like they OG song, but they didn't. They performed that song. And it was actually a really, really good song.
Okay.
I had heard it on the album, but it hit different when I heard it in person.
And especially in Toronto.
Yeah. Yep. So
Okay,
first
so
person
we're gonna
shooter.
wrap this up. We're gonna wrap this up because we have gone so overtime. I'm sorry. Like, this is amazing. So you said you had a tour you're on.
I do. So I'm
so
going
talk
on
about
tour.
your tour. Talk about where they can find you, all that good stuff.
I'm going on tour next month. I'm going to 6 different cities. I probably might add a couple cities, but right now I'm going to Chicago, New York, Dallas, Houston, Atlanta, and Los Angeles. So those are the 6 cities that I'm going to. We might add a couple more, but you can find the ticket links in my bio on any platform. So Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Go to @themonaleo on all platforms. You can find a ticket, or you can go to themonaleo.com, buy a ticket, come see me in person. The energy is real. I'm a real bitch. And
we
I
love
really,
you. You gonna pull up to our Houston show?
I
It's
am.
a Freaknik theme. We're gonna do a Freaknik theme.
You gotta do,
Oh
you
my
gotta
God.
do a little.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
do the Freaknik.
You gonna come
Yes,
to our Houston show
Beehive
for us in
Bun.
December?
I'm gonna do the freak. I will come. Are y'all
come?
coming to my shit in November?
Yeah.
Facts.
In Houston,
I'm
November
not missing
21st.
it.
Y'all coming?
I'm not missing
coming.
it.
Come.
Let me tell you something.
If y'all come to my shit, I'm coming to y'all shit. I swear to God.
No,
Yeah,
I swear to God, I'm gonna be there. It's
gonna be fun.
I love the Houston girls.
We're
Y'all
gonna be
doing y'all
shaking
thing.
ass, titties.
You ain't said nothing.
We shaking
You
everything.
know, we just opened up for Ken.
Bitch,
Ken was
we
out here. We
outside
opened up for
tonight.
Y'all opened up for her?
Yeah, we opened up for
what
her.
y'all
We
open
did.
up and say?
Ken. We just
we was just being a-
See, she gotta come to.
like
She ain't
this.
never been to a show. She don't know.
I haven't been to a live show. I don't know.
We got you, but we gonna
Girl, we
come.
just talking.
Open up for me in Houston.
Got you.
Let's do
Say
it.
less.
That would be so fun.
Monaleo, y'all follow Monaleo on
Hey,
all
y'all.
platforms. She
Follow
on
me.
tour. Fire. Love her. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank y'all for having me. I really
Thanks,
appreciate
boo.
y'all. Again, y'all are very beautiful in person. Energy
are
is
you.
beautiful. It translates. I understand why people come on this show and feel comfortable enough to
Oh, thank you.
talk to y'all. And I will say I've had a couple interviews. I've never felt this comfortable. It's a good vibe.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, we outside. You
I think it's
that's
because
my
y'all
niece
look
now.
like
I'm
me. Y'all
auntie
give me
now.
like big sister vibes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all give me like the big sister that I needed. And I
Yeah.
love that about y'all. So,
thank
yeah.
you.
Best
Shout out
interview
to
that I've had.
Monaleo. We'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Hey y'all, so make sure y'all go to my website, musebeautycollection.com, and get your limited edition Dre Nicole t-shirts. This is one of the shirts, and then Lex had on the other shirt in their limited edition, y'all. So once they sell out, they gone. www.musebeautycollection.com, get your t-shirts, get your lip gloss, period.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Lex T.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And I got some really good news for y'all.
Yes, period, y'all. We are about to revamp our whole Patreon.
Yes.
We got so much new shit coming soon for y'all. Like, we about to be doing challenges. We about to be doing vlogs. We really about to be dropping a lot of exclusive content for y'all. So if one episode a week is not enough, y'all about to get some more content on Patreon.
Yes, y'all be saying, oh, make the episodes longer. I need twice a week. Well, this is your opportunity to see us twice a week. And also, you're gonna get a look into our lives and know what's on a personal level. So make sure y'all sign up at patreon.com/ Poor Minds. Sign up today. There's different tiers. So if you want audio only, you can just listen. If you want video and audio, we have that too. And also we have a top tier where you get exclusive access to merch, shows, all that good stuff. So go to patreon.com/Poor Minds and sign up today. Period.